That nigga said Mahmoud.
Mahmoud?
Chris Johnson, nigga. Then he got blackballed for the Muslim
Chris
stuff.
Johnson?
Ladies, you got to do better with your vaginas. My bad, we live.
Yeah, that's how we start this off, man. Tune in.
Life is about supply and demand. If you're giving up too much pussy, you can't charge a lot for it.
Oh, shit.
You got to ration it.
Oh, my God.
Ration.
Do less pussy giving and more pussy starving. That's why you can't keep nobody, because niggas didn't beat the nerves out from around your pussy. All that fuck you've been doing, and you have the inability to love now.
The intros are legendary.
Because your biology is off.
Your biology's off.
Your biology.
You got cauliflower pussy.
Oh, shit. Cottonmouth pussy.
Because it's been doing. Don't think because you're giving it to a woman that you're still not. That's a lot of rubbing.
That's a lot of rubbing.
Coochie to coochie rubbing causes cauliflower pussy.
This nigga
Like the ear?
Yeah, you never heard of it, Sarah?
Never. I've never heard of cauliflower pussy.
She like, I have been touching pussies for a long time.
Supply and demand, ladies. That's why I love you, because I'm always able to drop a gem that you may hate me for.
I've heard of cheesy pussy, but
People,
Cheesy. Terrible. I like cauliflower though.
people always have enough of you when it's time to deal with themselves. I've had enough of snaps. Motherfucker just... I've had enough of this nigga. You keep telling me shit about me, and I'm like, nigga, well, what about you, nigga? No, you gonna have enough of me if you on bullshit. At some point, you gonna cut me off if you on bullshit.
Yeah.
That you know.
Shit.
Yeah. Too much facts will make a nigga disappear.
When a nigga get enough of you and he on bullshit, they become elitists, nigga. You know what that is?
Tell us.
They refuse to associate with people or groups that they consider unpure or holy. They prefer isolation and insist that you do the same while condemning others who don't. It's a religious narcissism tactic, man. What happens is this.
You knew that word was coming.
Yep.
So people,
We own it.
when people be on bullshit, what they do is they make fun of the shit that makes them have to deal with themselves. You know, if it's a churchy nigga, they be like, man, them Muslim niggas, that ain't God over there.
Right.
Them motherfucking Hindus, nigga, that's not God. That's not the real, true God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They start making fun of it because they want you to feel a way where they can control you. I lost my thought. I'm gonna get it back. Smelling salt.
I saw it float off.
The micro.
Smelling salt doesn't affect Kraig.
That's funny.
That's funny as fuck.
That shit, hey, I watched it leave. That shit was like this. We was all like this. Go ahead, Kraig. Go ahead.
You ever have a motherfucker get too good for you? No, real spit. Women do this a lot. I'm just using women because that's the universal thing that we understand. That's the most consistent relationship that everybody can relate to. Don't think I'm targeting women, but I fuck bitches fuck niggas. So if I talk about some dick pussy shit, everybody's gonna get where I'm coming from. That's the only reason I do it.
Yeah.
You ever fuck with somebody who felt and when you met them, they needed you. You were a great person, but when they got their shit together, now they too good for you.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Hey, nigga. I'm telling you, people will always have enough of you when you make them deal with themselves. The nigga that always need a ride, the day you tell him, man, when you gonna get a car? That nigga gonna stop asking you for a ride.
Yeah.
Right.
And you gonna be
Right.
some other shit.
You got a whip?
Hey,
You got an extra one?
Right.
Niggas start complaining about the miles. You know how many miles I'm driving to pick you up every day? It's 2.3 miles to pick you up.
Right.
what about the companionship I'm offering you from getting a ride with you, nigga? Does that count for something? No, I don't count for a motherfucking thing.
But the funny shit is, what do they tell the other motherfucker? Like, man, that nigga Kraig.
That nigga Kraig tripping.
telling me I got to get my own car.
Right.
Shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
funny when they tell you about the nigga that's trying to make you be better.
Right. Yes.
This nigga always asks for gas money because I drive from Pasadena to Riverside to pick him up.
Right.
He tripping, right?
Right.
That shit
Like,
is common.
no.
Or just ask a bunch of whys. I'm 10 whys deep on all the shit I care about. So if I care about you and I fuck with you, most niggas who don't want to deal with themselves, if you just ask them why, that'll make them stop fucking with you. You get 3 or 4 whys deep. Hey, man, can I get a ride? Why do you need a ride?
Damn.
Oh man, because my car broke down. Why isn't your car fixed? Because if you just keep whining a nigga, eventually you a bitch ass nigga. You get 6 whys in, and now they plotting on robbing you.
Right.
Cut you off. Can I get the ride or not?
Are you gonna rob me because I won't let you take from me, nigga?
Yes.
Some niggas,
And then they'll come pick you up in your car.
come pick you up in your shit.
They're like, now you need a ride. Why?
That is
Nigga, because you robbed me.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hey, babe, how you doing?
Uh-oh, shit.
Oh my god.
I'm good. I'm live on air, and I'm an idiot on the scheduling. But what I wanted to talk to you about is this merge situation with these vendors.
Look on a personal
Do you
level.
know-
I need to get
Everybody
the
else
cloth.
is fine.
Every time I call this nigga, it goes to voicemail. Or he'll tell me on air. But nigga,
Right.
clearly you take phone calls on there.
Right. I'm gonna tell you right now, nigga. When I get a call, definitely I'm taking it. If it has to
Nigga,
deal
right.
with some bread.
The other day he was real mad when that girl took a phone call.
Uh-oh. Look.
I'll put my mic back on. Okay.
Look, cut your shit off.
I was no.
She trying to be
Be
respectful.
honest with me. Do you? Because look, a lot of times we just let niggas do shit. We don't say shit if we
Okay.
fuck with them. How often do you question niggas on their intentions and ask them why? Because that's something that will.
I'm glad you asked that.
How often do you do it?
Why do you not pick up the phone when I call if you say you're live on air?
My phone was dead, and it was in the other room, and I was recording the song, so I can answer my shit.
Right.
Now he'll go, the text will go, we live on air. I don't bring
You can
enough
answer.
money
Right.
to the table then. I got to step my money.
That is
Why?
hilarious.
Or
Why?
I got to look like this. That's what it is. Call Craig right now, see if he picks up the phone.
Call Kraig right now. See if he pick up the phone.
Or here's an even better question: what are your intentions? What were your intentions when you did this? Any
Should I ask
nigga that ain't worth shit is not gonna be able to answer that question. Go ahead.
What was your, like, so when someone asks us or something, we should ask them that?
I say when niggas move a certain way or do certain things, a lot of times we let it slide because it don't really mean shit to us. But you can really figure out the quality of a person if you ask them, what were your intentions by this? Or why did you understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
Right.
Because niggas that run game, they want to keep things at surface level and keep you at surface level on everything because they want to run whatever play they trying to run. Right. You know what I'm saying? So why don't we ever try to figure out niggas' intentions? What are your intentions by wearing a flat top?
Hey, let me ask you this.
I bet you can answer that.
Yeah, I can.
What are your intentions by wearing a flat top?
I'm letting my hair grow.
Okay.
Basically, grow out braids. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Oh, so you don't really fuck with this nigga right now. This motherfucker got what I'm trying to get.
Yeah. I'm
And
letting
mine
my
is the
shit grow.
opposite. I don't have it for the braids. I just wear braids so I don't, but I love the fro. The fro is me. I love the fro.
He said, I love the fro. No, I'm cool with the fro. I've always liked looking even. I always kept a fade, hair, however it goes, whatever the case may be. But I'm growing my hair out, but I'm going to be cutting off the sides and letting the top grow.
Why you got braids?
Shit, because I feel like as I get older, eventually I ain't gonna have this shit no more. You
That's
feel what
another
I'm saying?
reason why.
So I'm gonna let it rock out till I can't rock out. You know what I'm saying?
Basically. Because niggas our age.
We gonna know when there's one braid left on his head.
Hey, it's coming. It's coming.
Because, you know, niggas our age.
The black people
nigga.
hate saying tapping out when the hair's tapped out.
Right.
We be trying to hang on, cut it lower and lower. You be like, nigga, it's gone.
Right.
Sharapton Captain.
Cut mine off before it was too late. I knew it was going.
He said, I
See in the
knew it
middle,
was
you
going.
know, well, let me go and cut that off and hide it with the hair. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Why you like the Browns?
oh man, I just grew up, you know.
You from Cleveland?
Nah, man, I was watching football one day. I must have been like 7, 8 years old. I saw the mud. I saw the dog faces. I saw the snow and the colors. That was it for me.
And that's when they was
That's
trash.
crazy.
Yeah.
They've been trash though.
When Bernie Kosar, or what was his name?
Bernie Kosar.
He went through one day. He went through all the quarterbacks. This nigga was mad. He was like, "We've had," and he started naming all of them. I said, "God,
I think in the history of the Browns, they got like 2 Hall of Famers.
That's don't do that to us.
That's real shit.
Jim Brown."
Who the other one?
That's what I said. Who's the other?
Who was the other Hall of Famer?
What we're doing right now, we always gonna get up on my Brown. Like I ain't got enough growing up. All right, here we go.
But no, at first,
LeBron James.
It's
Jim
Chubb.
Brown.
It's Nick
the cool part
Chubb.
about
Nick
it is Baltimore Ravens are the
Yes,
former
sir.
Browns.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There
what
are
I'm saying?
children.
So when they start talking to me, I'll
they
be like,
want a
first
chip.
of all, you're not even a real brand. You're a Browns, like, poop. You know what I mean? Like, that's who you guys are. You're not a real franchise.
We shit them out,
Hey,
Yes,
basically.
do you make men tell you what their intentions are with you?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on if
Talking to
I
the mic.
want anything from them.
He gonna lie.
If I want anything from them, if I don't, I really don't care. Just like buy me something to eat or something. But like, but I mean,
That is hilarious.
Really?
I have a question for you. When do you know when men tell the truth or not? Because they gonna lie as long as they can, right?
They don't give a fuck.
honestly, yeah, I really don't really care. Like,
Really?
if I'm not interested, I don't give a fuck what you're saying. I wouldn't be able to call what
What if you are?
Okay, so
if
you
you're
got
not interested, would you still try to capitalize off of it?
For sure. Like, I'm gonna get my money.
Deshaun want to fuck. He trying to figure out how. He said this, man. I know
about it.
I know I'm
gotta
small.
talk into the
I know
mic,
I'm
though.
small, but if I said the right thing, would you fuck me?
What? No. See now?
I mean, I would, but I mean, look at everybody. I mean, come on now. I'm not trying, but if the opportunity presented itself, if I was walking down the street and she goes, "Hey, Deshaun, you want to spend?" Yeah.
Right, that would never happen.
But okay, let's be honest. If he had $5,000 right now, do he have a shot
No, $5,000.
No,
That ain't enough?
To give her, right?
$5,000
To give to her,
Cash.
to smack?
Right.
to pay me to. I
Yeah.
would act like it and I would get it, and then like
Come on.
when we go to a hotel or something like that, I'm like, I go to the bathroom, I'm gonna leave.
How you gonna leave from the bathroom?
What's wrong with $5,000? That's a lot of money.
That is a little bit of
It's
cash
like,
for one smash.
I mean, it's not more than I got in my bank account, so I just feel like,
Oh.
why? Like, no.
I'll smash for $5,000.
So if a nigga,
find me a whole man that want to smash for 5,000. With it.
That is hilarious.
okay, I get it. Yeah.
But you got to buy her something though.
Okay, well, let's try it this way. Let's try it this way. What denomination would make you possibly consider
Be realistic though.
If
being realistic?
if he had money and like
No,
he
just
made
one
me,
night. One night.
Be honest
but like
though.
if I really like, okay, he's funny or something like that. If I like him a little bit,
Don't give me
maybe.
no description. Give me the number.
She said,
Oh,
"Fuck." Two
the
niggas went to the
That
bathroom.
nigga Deshaun eyes got wider when she said funny. I didn't know that.
Okay, it depends.
That nigga dislocated his eyebrow bone. That nigga said, hold on.
Now here come the joke.
It depends on if you have wealth. So like, I'm not looking for the one night thing, but if you have wealth and like, okay, so you know the situation I was just in.
Yeah, no, listen,
Right.
listen.
But those
listen.
y'all don't.
Listen. I just need the denomination of
For a
what
one-nighter.
made you think that you would second guess the number. He's putting it on the table right now. He's a cool looking brother.
it.
You think he cool?
Oh, 12 bands. 12
12
bands.
bands?
What? Why is pussy so valuable? It's too many bitches in the world to
Because
be
if you
charged.
got it, it ain't tricking if you got it. So
Right,
like,
12 bands.
right.
She said 12
is
bands
cool.
that'll make me
12 bands.
consider.
That's hilarious.
I don't give
Hey.
a fuck, nigga.
That's
It's
what
tricking.
it is.
Wait, hold on. But why 12?
Well,
He right.
because I'll be able to.
Get back to that.
Because it's gonna pay my rent for 3 months, and I get to buy me a bag, and I mean it's
She
like
calculated it out.
right.
I hear that.
You wrote this up.
You worth
It's
3
not
months
just
of
for
rent,
the
a
night.
bag.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking in the long run. You know
No,
what
I
I'm saying?
get you.
Okay, I got a question. So what if you fucking with two niggas, right?
Uh-oh.
One of them is a rich nigga, but you know his genetics ain't shit. He 5'6", 5'7". He's supposed to be food for tigers and shit, but we
Food for target.
right. Then you got a nigga whose genetics is on point. He don't have no money, but you know if I fuck with this nigga and I have a baby, my son is gonna be an NBA, NFL player. If I fuck with this nigga,
Well, that's
I'm gonna be rich, but my kids, they gonna be bullshit
gonna
kids. They
struggle.
gonna be.
giving niggas the benefit of the doubt has cost me a lot in life. So it's just like never again. Like I don't have time. So I probably would go for the rich nigga. I don't care how tall he is because I'm tall. Like I'm 5'9".
You are pretty tall.
And right. So like my daddy is 6'3".
So you hoping that will take over for your
yeah,
kids?
like
No,
because I'm gonna live life.
I'm gonna tell you
Oh,
something.
shit.
When your son is talking about killing himself because he's 18 on JV, and you chose to lay down with this little itty bitty small
But that's the
nigga.
thing. Sports and rapping is not the only profession.
No. But we talking about nature. Nature, a woman wants tall, dark, and handsome, or the nigga that makes her feel the safest. Money is not safety, baby. Nigga, there's a lot of rich niggas that are broke now. A lot of niggas that were rich that have nothing now.
But would I? They don't have nothing to do with me.
But what I'm saying, okay, say you meet a nigga at this age, you're 27, you rock with him till you 45 and he go broke. You think them rich niggas at 45 gonna want to fuck with you?
I'm gonna be saving. I'm gonna be saving. Like
his money.
Yes.
You ain't gonna give none of his money back?
No. Why?
Crazy.
No.
Shit. Women are cold-blooded motherfucking killers, nigga.
That's horrible. Oh my
Because
god.
I was the reason you got this savings account.
Okay, let me see this.
you.
Let me see if it's this. The dude don't dump you. He just fell off.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gone.
And I'm saying you have the bag to possibly get
Bring him
him
back to life?
Yeah.
She's not
I'm
gonna do
giving
it.
myself life.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Nigga, women
I mean, it
tear
depends on if I love him, right? If
This
I
is an
love
honest
him.
I'm
woman.
saying
If I
it's 20
love
years in. Or
No.
15. You said 15.
It don't matter. That's
27.
2015.
What about
It depends on the reason why I'm with him. So, like, if it's just money, I don't have nothing to do with that. If you fell off, that's your problem. That's not me. But if I with you because I love you and you got money, then I would like help you out, nigga.
Fellas, we have no friends in women. I'm telling you.
Would you catch feelings after a certain amount of time or no?
You sure would.
It depends on your personality. Like I love a good personality. That's why I love you, Mouthpiece. I love you so much.
12 bands.
Yeah, but that shit run out.
What if you just got used to the bag though?
What if I got a good personality, but I call you bitch every once in a while? Shut up, bitch. Be quiet, bitch. But most of the time we having a good time. But
nigga's
because look,
crazy.
you know you get out of pocket sometimes. Women, that's what y'all do, and sometimes you need to be recalibrated, right? Now, before the laws became what they became, it was a quicker way to get you back in pocket. And I was a bitch. Shut up. We can't do that no more. Now I got to call you bitch, or I got to let you know when you're out of pocket. Okay, so.
I mean, sometimes that might turn me on, but it depends on how you using it. Like, bitch, are you really trying to disrespect me right now?
No.
Right. So like, if it's like, okay, I'm gonna let him have his time, and then we gonna talk about it later. But
What if you get a nigga in a headlock and then you figure out? What if, you know what a headlock is?
Yeah.
What if you get a nigga in a headlock and then you realize in the headlock he's not strong enough to get out of it?
Oh, that's not gonna work for me.
Why not?
Because like what? Like I'm gonna bitch you out every time.
If your woman could whoop you, nigga, you would have 2 black eyes and you would have 3.
If you can't get out of her headlock, nigga.
Nigga, if she could pin you down to where you couldn't leave the house, nigga, you
She
would.
knows you can't protect her.
Yeah.
Because she's like, nigga, shut up.
But what if he's real? But here's the optimal question: what if he's rich?
And he can't,
Hella rich.
but can't get out the headlock though.
You'll let that headlock go.
Yeah, she.
But I'm gonna be talking shit to my friends like this nigga.
Bitch, she.
That's what I did to this nigga.
He like Jeff Bezos rich. Though.
Okay, what if you was at fault? You got in a fist fight. What you do? And you were at fault. Like you hit him first, and then he swung back,
Misses.
just out of reflex with all his might, and he didn't knock you out. He hit you and didn't knock you out. You kind of shook it off, right?
Not even kind of. She just took it. What if she just took it?
What the?
Like he hit
Think
you.
about my life, like shit. Goddamn, because this nigga could have hit me. Like,
Right.
he coulda
If a nigga, what's what I'm saying is,
But he didn't.
If-
Like he hit you hard. Like his hardest. And you just,
and you
Oh,
just
his
kind of.
hardest?
yeah.
And you
Wow,
just
we're
ate
gonna
that
go
shit.
head to head for
And,
sure.
no, but you
Yeah.
ate it.
Yeah.
Are you
ate
still
that.
going to look at him the same
I'm gonna beat
afterwards?
his ass like that ass. Don't hit me head on, like for real. No.
Because if a nigga do hit you, he got to knock you out.
Right,
You respect him.
but yeah.
But he didn't.
Right? No real spit. No real
Like
spit.
you don't have no cuts, no bruises, nothing.
If a man
I'm
does,
like, you bitch ass nigga. That's me.
but be honest, speak from a woman's perspective. If a man does hit you, he has to knock you out for you to respect him,
Okay,
right?
my brother, right? My brother, he's strong as fuck. Like he's what is he? Like 5'6", strong. Like he beats people's ass. Every fight he gets in, he's whooping people's ass. So
Y'all got
like,
different daddies?
We got no same daddy, different mama.
Okay, his mom Mexican.
No.
You stupid.
She said he 5'6", nigga. That's a fucking logical question.
Hey, that's a little bitty nigga.
But like we was like boxing in the house. We used to be roommates like when I was like 20 or something.
Shit.
We was boxing in the house, and then like he like I seen the hate in his eyes. He reached back and like hit me, was trying to hit me. I ducked and it missed. So I was just like, wow, you a bitch ass nigga. So I started throwing everything in the house.
It
Like
always looks funny when the taller person ducks the punch from the shoulder. Because they gotta get in push-up position. They gotta go to their chest on the ground to get out the way.
And she did a burpee.
it was,
Hold on. Why was y'all fighting? We're gonna go 5 whys deep on this. Why was y'all fighting?
I don't know. I think because
He
we was
snitched on
roommates
you?
and he was trying to like.
Oh, roommates at the
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
roommates, and he was just trying to act like he was my father, like trying to tell me what to do, when to be in the house, when it's unacceptable to be in the house. But I'm like grown. I'm grown at this point in time. So it's just like he was
tried
just
to
doing too
check
much.
you.
Yeah, he was just doing too much. And then
Why was he living with you?
Or you
no, we
living
were
with
living
him?
together
Yeah,
because
placed together.
I was in foster care. When I aged out of foster care,
Aged out.
yeah.
Yeah, when you're 18, they
yeah.
age out.
No, we think it deep. Because you age out of 5.
And he's older.
Yeah,
What-
yeah, he's 34 right now. I'm 27.
Okay.
Okay. So why did he feel comfortable fighting you?
Well, okay, so I really was trifling.
I really was fighting.
There goes the why.
I played music on my speaker real loud throughout the whole night because he had me fucked up, and so I wasn't sleeping. He wasn't gonna sleep either. So I was playing like cartoons really loud. This shit was so funny. I was cracking up, but it was for hours until he had to shut the Wi-Fi off and everything. Like it was real bad.
Wait. Why did you have the shit up?
I was just.
What was y'all arguing about? It was
I
like
don't know.
over money
I don't
or
remember.
Why did he have you fucked up?
yeah.
Because he was just doing too much. Like it was like my grandma agreed with me. She was like, I don't know why he doing that, but I took it a different way. I should have been more like.
He was trying to tell you what to do.
I forgot what happened really, but I just know he had me
something
fucked
missing. You didn't
up.
forget that.
He just had me fucked up.
Something missing. All right.
We remember traumas if you have a trauma that's bad enough, you can remember back to your 2 years old.
Oh, most definitely.
I
was
just
only 7
remember I
years
ducked
ago.
that shit and that nigga ain't never.
I think
So
one
what
of my
happened after the
earliest.
fight? What happened after the
Yeah.
fight? Or how, did it
y'all
end?
stop?
I started breaking shit and then I think he called the police or maybe I called
God
the police.
dang.
I was
Oh, he
scared.
called the police. Big bro, you called the police, nigga.
Yeah, that's
Can we bring him on the
He
show?
already swung at her. What you?
Right. We don't want to reunite the motherfucker.
Right, I was
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah, nigga, if he swung on her, what you think he'll do to us?
What's
He gonna get tipped
what's
up,
your earliest trauma that you can remember? I got a couple, but it's so early I don't remember which one came first.
I think the one that always stands out to me is Pops pulling a gun out on me to get the moms.
How old was you?
I had to be like, I want to say 10.
Damn, that pops was tripping.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nigga, if you don't get the fuck out the way so I can get to your
Yeah.
mom, nigga.
For real.
That's crazy.
And he was only 10. He didn't need a gun. He could have just pushed you.
That was a rifle. And he had that motherfucker because I'm in my room, and then next thing you know, I just hear her tracking ass through the house. I'm like, what the fuck? So I look down the hall. Here she come right to my room, and she's screaming. Right when she run past me, I see this nigga got the whole rifle in his hand.
Oh.
I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so I run to mom's like, what the hell is going on? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And next thing you know, he come in the room and I turn around like this. And I'm like, he said, move out the fucking way. And I'm like, whoa, you ain't finna pop moms. I'm like, nah, man. She like behind me. This nigga had the shit and he was doing this.
Yeah.
And it was waving past my face. I'm like, God
That's crazy.
damn, you feel me?
You know, that's some wild. Did you ever ask what happened, what she did?
Oh, he caught her cheating.
Okay.
He caught her cheating.
He caught her like
Ooh.
on another block with this other cat, and he accused her of it. He said he had just saw her car there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Some time later, I'm taking the bus back home. I stopped by the spot to see if her car was there. He told me the street. He said Pine and Fair Oaks. So I'm like, oh, okay. I went
know
over
where
there,
that's
and
at.
sure enough,
It was there.
mom's car was there.
Yeah.
I knocked on the door, like, is Vicky in there? He like, man, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, bro. Get on from my porch. So he closed the door. I said, well, I know it's my mama's car. My shit is in the back.
Yeah.
Right.
Riding early, huh?
You know what I'm saying? Like, my mama here, bro.
Yeah.
My picture's on the dashboard.
You know what I mean?
That's some
Like,
cold shit, bro.
and then moms came out,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, so it is true.
Mm.
I'm like,
So how did you feel about it then?
I just walked off.
No, about like, dang, I got in my daddy's way. And
Nah, I mean, he got a gun on my mama.
Was he
My
gonna-
mom's.
Regardless.
was he just trying to scare her, or was he really gonna shoot her?
I don't know. It got to the point where, you know, he did some physical shit. You know what I'm saying? To try to get to her. I shoved him on. I'm like trying to get him. I'm really in his way. And he just left.
Man, that's some heavy shit. What about you, Snaps?
Shit, man. I had a bunch of traumatic moments, man. But I mean, mine ain't,
Earliest.
My earliest, probably ain't too crazy. Probably like the first time one of my uncles died or something like that.
Yeah.
At a young age, because you know what I mean, you didn't experience death or know what that shit was yet. I didn't really even know him that closely. You feel what I'm saying? But I know I got pulled out of school for it.
Yeah.
And when I got to the house, my mom and my whole family was crying.
Focus this camera. This is out of focus a little bit.
Yeah, I got to the house. My mom and my everybody I knew.
Snaps this camera, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just say. Go ahead.
Yeah.
keep going.
Okay, yeah. So, no, I just know when I got to the house, my moms, my aunties, everybody was crying. Everybody I knew was crying. And I'm at a young age, like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Then you go to the funeral and you see him in the casket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At a young age, you know what I mean? Even after the funeral, you know what I'm saying? I remember that shit was
Crazy.
heartbreaking to me, like a couple weeks later. You feel what I'm saying? Because I was like, he ain't never coming back. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And then to see the heartache that your family going through at such a young age, that was probably my earliest time.
You remember the first person you became conscious of that your mother didn't like?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my grandma,
Really?
her mama.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she didn't like her mama, man. She loved her.
You remember the first person you became conscious of that your mother didn't like? We was like, damn, my mom, because my mom is a sweet lady.
Yes.
But it's just one bitch. I never forget her name, Deborah.
Deborah.
My mother could not stand Deborah, man.
And my mom was one of them moms, like, mom was real sweet, and she'd also be like, oh, hi, how you doing? And then I just noticed her how you doing was always different
With certain motherfuckers.
to Loretta. But Loretta was a mean lady, dude. Like, she would come over and she would give my sister gifts and all, and she would just look at me like I was, hey, I'm here
shit.
too.
Yeah.
But she had daughters, and she was nice to one, mean to the other two. She had foster daughters. She treated them like trash, like legit trash. She just did it because, you get paid.
Right.
Because the foster daughters were in school with me. Her daughters were older than me.
Right.
But she treated one daughter great and everybody else like piss. Wow. She actually would if the little girl peed on herself, she would make her like a dog. She'd make her like rub her nose in the piss and stuff like that.
Oh, this
wow.
bitch was a demon.
Yeah, she was evil.
You remember you remember the first person you realized your mom didn't fuck with like that?
Yeah, there was a lady on the block. Her name was Linda. This white lady. She was on meth.
Okay.
And she come to the door asking to borrow shit all the time.
Always.
Can I borrow a wedding dress?
Right, all the time.
You said she asked
It's a man I like a lot.
I was like, what?
She went to borrow it all the time, you know what I'm saying?
That
And
is
she would come
cold.
missing, so
Bitch trying to borrow heirlooms and shit. Been in my family in 900 years. Bitch, you want to borrow a dragon dagger? Bitch,
Wow.
what are you doing, bitch?
That is hilarious.
I would borrow and shit. You know what I mean? And then she would come up missing.
Women will let you know what they don't like, man. Why is it so hard for women to tell you what they do like about, you know what I mean?
What they do like about a nigga?
Like a motherfucker will let you know what they don't like in a heartbeat. But I can't remember moms coming to me like, I mean, they'll just act cool around a motherfucker, but people, it's something about people where they can't give it up, where they can't come to me like, you know what, son, daughter, Mouthpiece is an excellent man. Right. You need to model, I mean, maybe I'm overlooking it, but I can't think of too many times where moms did that. You remember a time when your mom came to you and sat you down and said, okay, this man, Jesse, this is a man you should model your life after.
I had a homeboy, he was Samoan named Sanu. And he was from Long Beach. And he used to, when he used to come by, we met, and I'm just being honest, niggas gonna go crazy. We met in jail.
Right.
You feel me? And he was a cool dude though on the yard, but he looked different, but he was a nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
He didn't look Samoan.
Yeah, wait a minute.
He looked Hindu or like that type of Indian.
You said he looked different, but he is a nigga.
But I mean, cause you know what I'm talking about.
looked
Like
Middle
when you got a
Eastern.
white boy to act like a nigga.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But he was like Samoan. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And his mom, I think, was Indian. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so all of a sudden he comes to the house. Moms go, you know who he remind me of? The Rock.
Talking about
Exactly.
him, right.
Talk about him.
Yeah.
But the way he carried himself, the way he hurried up and got money, the way he messed around with broads, all of this shit, she was like, oh, you should be out more like him. But I didn't want to be like him because of the fact he was too flashy.
Okay.
And every time he do shit, he get thrown in fucking jail.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I was
Right.
like, I love my nigga. We flashy together. We doing our thing together. But he was just extra. The extra cars, the extra jewelry.
Did your mom know
This
that
some
part?
deep shit though. This some deep shit we talking about. Hold on real quick. Do you ever remember there's a man that your mom said you should model you, like somebody she liked that she said you should model yourself after this man, son?
Nah, like Some of my friends or
just in
grown
general?
man?
It could be anybody. It could be a gospel
Oh
singer.
no, because I had a dad in the house, and
Okay.
I had a real daddy. Like,
Yeah, you're right.
You don't never bring no man to my son. Nah,
Right.
heck no. But I don't remember my mom ever saying like, be like somebody.
Right.
She never said that.
You?
She would only go, you act like your daddy. Like when I did something she didn't like.
Right. That's why she didn't want me to be like me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who did your mom ever tell you to do that?
What about,
With
about
anybody that you hung
Be
with.
like somebody.
Nah, I mean, for a while she was talking about this dude I was kicking with until she found out he was gangbanging, and it was like,
Right.
never mind.
Yeah.
You know, she didn't know, but she saw him being cool with me, but he was recruiting me. She just didn't realize
Right.
what was going
Right.
on until she saw it and said, oh.
What does that say about your mother when she wants you to be like a nigga that's
she
not your
liked the nigga.
Hold on. When she wants you to be like a nigga that's not your father.
She wants to be with that dude.
She like that nigga.
Right.
What does that say about moms, nigga? Think about how deep that is.
But what if your father ain't shit though?
There you go.
But I mean,
But you
she
chose
she
it.
made you with the nigga.
Yeah.
No, my
Yeah.
pops was a fly nigga. He was. But I just know that ain't the type of nigga that she would want me to be.
Right.
Cause he was the nigga was out of pocket a lot of times.
Yeah. Every nigga get out of pocket.
Nah, not in a smooth way. Like you can get out of pocket in a smooth way.
Yeah.
Like I do it smoothly now. Like
Right.
straight direct, but no loud talking, whatever. None of that
Yeah.
moving tables and all this other shit. I talk to you directly.
right.
I mean, I most of the time I don't get out of pocket. I get out the way.
I hear that.
Motherfucker making me feel like, I had a broad, we was getting into it over dumb shit. And the reason we was getting into it, because for her, there was another dick or two in the mix.
Right.
And I was,
I don't like your laugh over there.
but it could be another dick or two in the
Enjoyed that.
mix and they not be fucking your girl. It could just be somebody that she's fantasizing about and comparing you to, and you just keep coming up short in this comparison that ain't even a real thing or even a real situation. She may like the way this nigga at her job dress, and you may not be dressing as good as a nigga, and now you ain't up to par. Or she may like the way this one motherfucker talk. You know what I'm saying?
She don't know this nigga though. That's the thing.
The
She
work
don't know.
husband.
She don't know him, no. Because
Yeah.
when she gets to know him,
Right.
she gonna realize the mistake she already making. I'm talking
It's the
about
same nigga.
Same nigga.
Saying it, but worse.
It's
We
just like
ain't that different,
He's
ladies.
Right.
Nah, they all the same.
Right.
is it? Did you watch the last version of The Best Man? Like the
Yes.
that shit.
Yes.
So the Sanaa Lathan's character, remember there was a dude that was like giving her veggies or something like that,
Right.
and she was so like
Feeding her
enamored
spirit.
about. So she wanted him now, her husband now, to be this nigga.
Right.
And then it ended leading to their divorce and stuff. One of the reasons. but-
Damn. Spoiler alert.
if you ain't watched it by now, you're too late, nigga.
Man, I was gonna finish it up tonight, nigga.
Funny.
But
Yeah,
no,
like they do be
yeah.
doing that though. Like that's whack though. Like I can't compare you no broad out here.
Right.
Nah.
Right. Because you
You'll
gotta
get
live
mad.
up to a lot.
What y'all do?
You
No,
said
we
we
don't.
no,
No.
we don't.
No, we
go
don't.
ahead. Elaborate, sir. You said men
For
compare.
real.
Go ahead. I want to hear this.
Y'all do compare at the same time. You're not people. Y'all don't tell us. Y'all just move on and you cheat with what you like.
No, we cheat with what's calm and peaceful.
But we cheat
No, you
for
don't
peace.
cheat.
Right.
You
Thank
don't
you.
cheat for peace.
Right. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
What you say? You got to realize, men, we're killers at heart. We're hunters. A hunter is a killer. So we already have chaotic thoughts that it takes being a man to control.
But you know,
Right? So if I come home and I got to pick my spear up to deal with my bitch, when I leave the house,
Right.
I'm going to lay with a broad that enables me to sit my spear down.
Right.
Yeah.
But it
And
was-
chill out.
But it was
cost
crazy.
But it's like,
$12,000.
why
let's
you with
hear it again.
them? Why
But
you?
they
Why if you
cost
feel like
$12,000.
that?
Hold on.
Why are you? Go ahead.
Oh,
They cost
you next.
$12,000.
Say it again after Sarah's you.
But they cost $12,000.
Oh, wow.
That's okay.
You're paying for your piece, and you're really not getting a piece. They just getting a piece of your money, your time, and your body. That's it.
Okay.
But like you said earlier, if you got it, they ain't tricking.
Hey, what was you going to say?
Okay, so why are you with that girl that makes you feel like that? Like why?
I mean,
why are you?
it don't normally start off like that.
Because that's called being solid. So
real.
part of the man code is, look, man, it ain't just about what's good right now.
Right.
It's what's good for the long term. I'm in this for the long haul. So sometimes you commit to a motherfucker,
Right.
and they start exhibiting unsolid behaviors. And as the man and the head of the household, I can't shift when she shifts. So I'm still loyal to you and here to
But
take.
why is she tripping?
But because that's what y'all do.
No,
Relationship.
I don't trip for
Eventually-
no reason. I'd rather just go out, have a good time.
But
No,
You've
I'm not
never
saying-
been in a relationship long enough.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, what's your longest relationship?
5 years.
That ain't long enough.
Why not? I'm 27.
No,
it's long
but-
enough. Like,
no, it is
yeah.
not. Trust me, I'm gonna tell you why
Has
it's
it
not.
been smooth the whole 5?
No, like it was on and off.
Right.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
I was always solid. I was a solid one. I was always extending
Try
and helping.
10.
But would he
and
say the
above.
same thing?
Well,
Would he-
hold on,
wait, wait,
hold
wait.
on, let her get out.
Would
Let her
he
get-
say the same thing though?
Let her
He was
get her
always
point out and then ask
Yes,
this question.
because like he still contacts me to this day talking about, oh, okay, you still my forever, bitch. We're not forever, nothing. I mean, we could be friends, but it's just like I outgrew you.
But
definitely
and that is the you can't outgrow duty.
What?
You can't outgrow duty, nigga. If a man,
what?
that's the difference. Men, when we're loyal to something, we're of service to it. We're like soldiers. This is my duty to fuck with you. You don't outgrow duty. You're never bigger than protocol ever. Regardless of how many millionaire niggas holler at you and you fucking with this thousandaire nigga, you still have duty. You still have protocol. And that's why women end up being 45 with these little dogs and a therapist.
You got to acknowledge the fact that they don't grow. It takes too long for them to grow. It's just like, what is motivating you at this point? Is it money? Because you're not getting it. So what you probably need to refocus, like change the way you think and grow. Like I'm trying to help you. 9 times out of 10, women have their shit together more than men.
Okay,
9 times out of 10.
I agree, but let me tell you something. If you're not offering help to a man, you're not a good woman.
I will always tell my man, no
I
matter
don't give
what.
a fuck
like,
how much money you got in the bank. I don't give a fuck how pretty you are. If you dealing with a nigga and you're not saying, hey, baby, I could take care of that. Or what do you need done? If you're not being of service, like literally a servant to the cause that's bigger than you, that's the duty I'm talking about. You're not a good woman. Because if you just a pussy, you just a pussy mercenary. If you just going from nigga to nigga that has what you think he should have, you need to stick to one nigga and serve that nigga. And
I
that's
agree.
when you become a woman.
100%. So like this last relationship I was in, he is an aspiring artist. He does pretty good, fairly, very, very good, I think.
He's a rapper?
Even though he's a rapper and a producer. And so like, I was like, okay, if you do this, I will pay for your music videos, blah, blah. And I know I have connections. Like, it's like, okay, I'll put you on with these people. And he was just like, oh, that's what's up, whatever. But then he was like, you're trying to take credit. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm like, nigga, this is what you need to do. So it's just like, it's like people's pride is too big, really, honestly.
I agree.
Yeah, like your pride is too big. And then now you feel like I'm trying to control you.
So let me
Fine,
ask you a
bitch,
question.
why?
So you tried to help him. You saw what he needed, and you tried to help him, and he took it like. How did he take it? He took
Like
it.
I was trying to take control or whatever, because he was like, he's fairly good. Like I
needed
feel
help,
I
though.
fuck with a lot of his music, and I do not like hearing music. I do not like hearing like independent rappers. I'm sorry, I don't. It's like, oh, listen to my shit. No, I don't want to. But like he is actually fairly good, and like so I fucked with him since then. And then like he would ask me for my input on his songs, whatever. I'm like, okay, well this needs more bass. This needs more like it sounds monotone and shit like that. Like it was,
How old was he?
he's 28, 29, 28.
He was like a year or two older than you.
Yeah.
How many kids he got?
He has one kid.
Where's he from?
He's from, okay, so he grew up here, but he's from Washington State, yeah.
Washington State.
So Tacoma. Yeah.
Why isn't he with his baby's mother? This is what
They
women-
was never really together.
That's a fucking lie. Okay, look. Women you don't ask enough why. So he wasn't with his baby. Well, he said because they was never really together.
Right.
Why? Okay, so why weren't they never really together?
I don't know, but I feel like he was a hoe, and because I seen the messages, like I went through his phone, I seen the messages with her, and
We get to it.
But at the end of the day, he was like, okay, so before we was like together, we was hanging out every day, and he would want me at his house like 98% of the time.
Why
And
would he
so-
want you at the
I
time?
don't know. Like, I don't know.
You
And
got to know these.
I don't know. So like when he asked me to be his girlfriend, I was like, okay.
Walk around naked all the time.
Right. He was like, you can't dress like this. You can't go out. Like, I feel like if you gotta in a relationship, you have to be home and shit. It's just like, dude, get the fuck out of here. I'm not about to be. And then with your child, you get him on the weekend, bitch. Your child is bad.
Bitch.
Right.
I don't fuck with you,
Right.
and I don't fuck with your child. Like, I don't like that. I don't want that. Your shit is bad. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
You don't need a rapper nigga. You don't need
No,
a
I
rapper nigga.
just like I love
You need
the
a
rapper.
you need a nigga that works construction that will fuck you up if you get out of line. And this is what I mean. Not physically fuck you up, but a nigga that's going. You're a confrontational woman.
I'm not. I'm really not. But I'm not about
I
to
don't mean
deal
it in
with
a bad
bullshit.
way.
I'm not gonna deal with bullshit.
You don't like bitch ass niggas.
Yeah, I don't like
call
bitch
them
ass
okay.
niggas.
But
Don't be a
stop-
bitch ass nigga.
Well,
Because
stop-
if I can put you in your place, bitch, bye.
Stop dating runway model niggas that make music.
Yes,
You stop dating niggas because they got pretty braids and green eyes. Start dating a nigga that can fuck you up mentally, meaning where you know, okay, I'm out of pocket. I need to check myself. If you a young nigga out there and you keep continually having to check your girl and get riled up, that ain't the woman for
That's
you,
a
man.
fact.
Yeah.
I'm getting out of that now.
So she looking for. I know what she looking for. That's why she fuck with the homie so heavy, because it's a solid man right here.
Do you call these niggas bitches while you with them?
I was thinking that too.
No,
Look,
I don't.
stop lying.
I don't. I have to tell my sister not to call her dude a bitch. Like, that ass serious. I have to tell her. But as soon as I don't like you and I'm out of love, like, okay.
What do you? Let me ask you. Let me ask you a point.
She was about to go.
Let me ask you.
I was like,
What do you do when you later realize you were wrong about a nigga?
I'm not wrong. I'm never wrong.
Of course
Because-
you're not.
Oh,
You're a woman.
I was wrong about him.
You're never wrong.
Oh, let her get it. Let it.
My bad. You're right.
See?
The look.
My fault. You got it.
No, okay, I was wrong about him, but like I feel like nothing is like I feel like everything happens for a reason. So with him, I feel like I learned a lot. I was settling, and I was like, he tried to control me, and I let him. I let disrespectful shit happen, and so now it's just like I am protecting my peace and myself, and I know exactly. Like, I may not know exactly 100% my worth, but I know what's up. Like,
I respect what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, I heard the problem in there. Okay, why were you settling?
because like he had nothing to offer me, and then he tried to change. Like he was mad because I got my buddy. What the fuck are you laughing at?
No. Up there.
Hold on. Why was she?
I'm sorry that
went out.
comment was so cold.
Everything went out on me.
Hold on. What you said? So
He was mad that I paid to get my body done. He was like, "Oh, you insecure, you're this or that." But he didn't voice this shit before we were together. So it's just like, bitch, who are you talking to? Like, and he was like, "Oh, I fuck with a, huh?"
Hold on, baby, hold on. I'm trying to give you some game. But I'm trying to figure.
Okay, go ahead.
Because why? Be honest. Why were you settling?
I think I was lonely at the point in time. I was like,
Did he have bread?
"Oh no, he had some good dick though."
Okay, so you were settling because he had good dick.
Yeah, but like I actually thought he.
Why
was a
did you
different
give
person.
him? Why did you give him the pussy? Because you don't know he have good dick until you get the dick.
So we've known each other for about 3 years. We was just fucking at first, and then like I stopped talking to him for about a year. And then within that year, I was like a whole different bitch. And then so like I don't know, like I always fuck with his music though. I never stopped fucking with him like where we don't talk or anything. But like it was
So if you had to weight it, the dick, your belief in his talent, like
yeah, it was just cool. Like I was like, I'm your friend, whatever. And like that's just it. But after a while, we started talking again. I didn't fuck him. No, we didn't fuck. Cause I was just like, I actually like this guy.
Yeah.
I actually like him. And then after he asked me to be his girlfriend is when we started fucking again. And actually, no, the day before he asked me to be his girlfriend, we started fucking again. And yeah, I don't know. I just feel like he just changed. He was like insecure. A lot of people say he was very insecure, very controlling. It was just like a waste of my time because he was really holding me back. Like he didn't want me to do shit. Like he didn't want me to do shit with Dan Rule when I have now videos with Dan. He didn't want me to do shit like with a lot of people. It was just really crazy.
okay, so that's the problem is value. You don't know what you value for real.
Yeah.
You know what
I
you
agree.
value for right now because it makes you feel good, but you got to establish some principles.
For sure.
There has to be something at the top of the mountaintop that you don't compromise for. And it ain't standards that you have for niggas. It's shit that you hold yourself accountable to. But you can't waver on that shit. If it's dick that is most important to you, then be the bitch that's on dick, and that's what's most important to you. If it's money that's most important to you, you can't waver. But if it's connection and intimacy, and you want a real motherfucker in your corner, then you gotta sacrifice the dick and the money to get the quality nigga you want.
Yeah, I agree.
You ain't never gonna get everybody at the same time. It ain't never gonna be a nigga that's everything at the same time.
I think my mic is off.
Man, what's going on?
Oh, okay. I don't hear nothing though.
You-
Says
do
I'm
you
gonna take
have
you to
headphones on?
a cruise to Fantasy Island.
Do you have your headphones on?
I don't hear nothing in the headphones anymore. Like it just all went out.
Here come one of my
Somebody-
victims.
somebody
Oh
probably
yeah,
stepped on
he been beat. Man, from what we hear, he been beating on you for the last 2 weeks, man. I don't,
Caution.
Shit, he got a couple wins. What's poppin'?
what's going? You like you going on a job interview at an art gallery? Man, I know about all these paintings. Okay, this is right here. This is Basquiat.
What's poppin' in here, man? Y'all talking some real shit in here, man.
Nigga, what you went through? The motherfucking apothecary? Nigga, I
ain't
can
never
smell
been this
all
fly, man.
aromatherapy around your ass.
Y'all wouldn't know if fly if y'all saw it slapping in the face. Yeah, man, you're talking some real shit in here, dog.
We just talk. We chopping it. We've been talking. Hey, do you remember there being a man that your mother told you should be more like?
No. Real talk.
No, nobody that she knew,
Good
nobody
question.
she saw on TV.
Yeah, no.
That she ever told me to be more
Like,
like?
I think you should kind of like look at him and model yourself.
Good question. No, when I was younger, she already knew mine was like the NBA players. I was deep into that. I had heroes. I watched the same tape of Michael Jordan all day.
Yeah, Michael Jordan, come fly with me.
Come fly with me. Airtime.
Well,
you know.
anybody watch Come Fly With Me know about that Karl Malone part. He turned around and dunk on Mel Turpin.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm talking about? Nigga,
That big enough?
Hey, he was raw.
Nah, but that's what so she kind of saw me always I already had heroes and shit, you know, shit like that. But that's a great question and shit.
Yeah, because a lot of times the nigga she wants you to be like ain't your daddy. And that's where niggas be having issues and shit. Cause well, bitch, well, first of all, you chose Fred, bitch.
Right.
But you want me to be like Michael Jordan?
Right. My mom's favorite was Michael Jordan, though.
Your daddy your hero, but your mother don't want you to be like him.
That's something they went through.
Crazy.
That's real talk. My mom, I can't rest in peace, but I can never. My mom never big up my pop. Right? She never did. You know what I'm saying? If anything, she would say the opposite, which was kind of, you know, she'd go ride on him. She'd ride on him. He was living in Miami. We was in Detroit. So them phone calls, you hear him in the back, she'd be lighting his ass up.
Right.
But when I get older, I look back at that shit like, oh shit, we probably shouldn't have heard that.
No.
Right? And so I don't, you know, I don't do that to my son, but like, you know, my pops was dope in his own right. You know what I'm saying? He was. But I had to go get that. I had to know that. I had to be able to still see that despite what was put out front. You know, and that's no shade to my mom because she was there every day.
Yeah.
So she get a semi-pass to me as far as not really riding on that. But yeah, you ain't supposed to necessarily do that. So I heard her say all that.
I don't know if there's ever been a woman in history to tell her children, I ran your father off because I was tormented with having to be a solid bitch. Like, I would rather you not have a father than do what I'm supposed to do as a woman and submit to your father. So I'd rather you be fatherless than keep this house clean, cook, not talk back. Like, I'd rather you not have a father. So I'm just letting you know, the reason that you're gangbanging and that, you know what I'm saying, we struggle, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder if there's ever been a woman to keep it keep it a buck that way.
I fucked that up.
I fucked Pops off. Because look, at the end of the day, fellas, let me let you know something. If you with a woman and you got kids, I want you to be there. But if you're not getting peace and you're feeling like you're going to lose your mind, fuck the kids and fuck the bitch, pack your shit up and leave. And that's just what it's got to be. Because at the end of the day, you could repair that relationship later on in life. But if you lose your mind and you out here talking to yourself and you strung out on crack cocaine, because look, at the end of the day, a lot of niggas wasn't given the proper tools to be the head of a household. Facts. So niggas get into a situation
100%
where
facts.
they may be a decent looking nigga and they fucking all types of bitches, but that ain't enough to be the head of a household and lead a family. Yeah, right. That's just enough to get the bitch. Right. But enough the sticking around and the testicular, I can't even talk.
No.
Testicular fortitude it takes to be a real pops, being at practice, sitting there with your son when you could be out doing some other shit.
For real, for real.
You know, all that sacrifice it takes to be a man. Ladies, y'all ain't been taught how to choose niggas right. You choosing niggas because they got green eyes and long hair and a charger and they telling you you a bad bitch, but you ain't choosing niggas based on principles.
Right. Now I'm gonna say too, you know what's crazy about that, man, is that when you in a situation like that and you got a kid, I think women and men, but really women need to learn how to figure out, hey, look, this is daddy. Now if he ain't beating you, he ain't raping you, he ain't robbing you, you gotta be able to get out your feelings and understand at this point you chose him, you fucked him, you kept his baby, the baby's here, and you chasing him down about fucking another bitch. When in essence, you shouldn't just get up and run off based upon you're feeling bad. I don't feel good.
You don't rip apart legacy because of your feelings. Yeah. A family is a fucking legacy, nigga.
You're gonna go through shit.
Ain't nobody, 200 years from now, if your name is still ringing, they're not gonna talk about how you felt. They're going to talk about what you did and your legacy in life. They're not going to talk about how you was bored in a relationship for a couple. You know, they're not going to talk about all the goofy shit that we think is important. They're going to talk about what you did in your life, okay? What your kids did in your life. Right. Nigga, were you a child molester? Were you a pedophile? Right. These are the types of shit that they're going to talk about when it comes to you 200 years from now. They don't give a fuck about your feelings.
You know, and dudes run off. Dudes be in their feelings too. Niggas be in their feelings too.
All day long.
It's like, you know what? She ain't fucking me. Because now sometimes, bro, look, women run off. And sometimes men run off. You know, so if you that type, but you still want a connection with your son, you just cannot deal with this bitch no more. You've had it up to here. Okay, y'all separate. But you still got to be in the child's life. See, niggas don't get a chance to fuck their baby mama no more and say fuck the whole shit. Right. If I can't come over there and fuck sometime, fuck it. I ain't even coming around.
That's a coward.
Bunch of niggas like, he's a coward.
It's a coward ass nigga.
If he ain't got control, or it's another nigga up in there fucking on, got a better car in the driveway. Right. The roof getting fixed. You come back, it's a nigga fixing the roof. She been at. So now you mad and you like, well, fuck it, y'all got
Hold on, it's a nigga fixing the roof.
The whole shit been leaking for 4 years. They got all type of shit getting fixed over there, nigga. Them weeds is coming out the butt. And now you mad because
bitch, you got outside bugs in the house.
Right.
Bitch, it's beetles in the house. This nigga,
bitch, he said outside bugs. And you mad because now you feel like, all right, so you know what? This the only weapon I got. I ain't coming around because I know you gonna beg me to come see that child.
Crazy.
Right.
But that's every day.
Yeah, it does.
Niggas like, oh, okay. Well, the only thing I could do to make you feel is to hurt him or her, right? And it's niggas like that every day. It is though, dog. And them suckers.
Yeah. Suckers.
Them suckers, man. Ain't nigga hanging with somebody like that is a sucker without making it uncomfortable for him. I got cousins that I make it uncomfortable for.
Yeah, I got family I don't fuck with. If you don't fuck with your kids, I don't fuck with you.
Yeah, I feel like if you leave your seed, then if we get into a jam, you definitely gonna leave me. That's how I feel.
Yeah, you know, or at least trying to stay involved, because some niggas gotta leave a relationship.
Yeah. But
after the relationship, I'm talking about the kids.
Absolutely.
Not the kid, never.
Hey, look, I got a homie. I ain't gonna say no names, man, but I'm gonna just let you know, man. The out of pocket bitch can kill you.
Yes, sir.
Your blood pressure, all that shit. You fuck around and be in shape and have a heart attack because your bitch is. Right. And look, when women try to kill you that way by gaslighting you and trying to make your life and put your life in shambles and turmoil, understand that she is trying to kill you. This ain't no accident, nigga. Yeah. When you feel them little palpitations in your chest because you've been arguing with the bitch and going back and forth, there are women out there that are trying to destroy you because they have a vendetta based on whatever emotional imbalance they may be experiencing at that moment. You know what I'm saying? You know, a narcissist's goal is to kill you or drive you crazy. So when you drop logic, into a situation and then it just don't make no sense to her, I don't get it. Why would you do this? You know what I'm saying? You really got to question if this motherfucker is somebody that fucks with you, and is this bitch really trying to kill me, bitch? Because you know I'm too.
But it's like, shouldn't you have make that assumption before you guys had a child?
Uh-oh.
So what assumption? Be clear.
Like that she's not for you. Like, shouldn't you have?
Okay, so
seen anything in her behavior?
Yeah,
but probably so.
Yeah.
I believe that.
What if she got bored and she started changing?
What?
What if she got bored or said she felt like?
But it's just like, how long does it take you to make a child? Like, if you're like, okay, I'm a nut in this bitch. She's not on birth control. I'm gonna make a decision to nut in this bitch.
Right, and y'all already fighting. Every time I see you, your t-shirt loose at the neck.
Right.
Every time, nigga, you got scratches.
So
I'm
it's
talking
just
about,
like,
I got
y'all gotta
cousins.
be-
Like,
y'all gotta
no,
take
you better quit.
responsibility.
Right, you gotta quit fucking with her. You gonna fuck around
Yeah.
and get her pregnant, bruh. Like, you know,
Yes.
this nigga bought his girl a car and then crashed his car into that car to get her attention. Like, you bought the
God
car.
damn.
Stupid.
That was hella dumb.
Yeah, no, this nigga,
No,
I got lists of this shit, but I'm like, dog, you need to. So he's on from that, but I'm like, look, when you get her pregnant, it ain't shit you can say,
Right.
Right, you gotta know who you fucking with. And some dudes be chasing pussy,
It is.
you know, and knowing she toxic as
Yeah.
fuck. You know she was cussing and she spit on you in the club, but you thought it was cool.
Okay.
But sometimes, like you said, it'd be something new. Like I had a cousin who was well off on women, but just one toxic. But he was actively trying to get her pregnant. Like she destroyed his apartment. He had one of them high-rise buildings, and she was like snatching the microwave, the refrigerator. She stomped in his he had an Audi, stomped in the windshield, all this stuff. But he was actively trying to get her pregnant.
Okay.
Let
Okay.
that bitch.
All right. Look. Oh, you know the definition of gaslighting.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
Okay, so this refers to what I was talking about earlier. Gaslighting is the act of manipulating the truth by psychological means in order to make someone question their own sanity and thereby gain power over them. So if the reason why that's a very important thing, because if I'm dealing with a woman or a woman's dealing with a man and I'm in truth and logic and I just want to do things to better the situation, but you're gaslighting me, that's causing me to question myself. So if I'm questioning something that is truth, that puts me in a space where now at some point, if you're not giving me the payoff that I would deserve in a situation where my intentions are right, that's going to cause me to question my sanity at some point. I'm going to start thinking I'm crazy. Am I right? That's going to put me in a situation as a man where I'm indecisive. I'm not a good leader. I feel undermined. And it's hard to make good decisions in a relationship where you're not properly balanced by your spouse.
Are you saying when you say gaslight, are you saying that they're feeding a false illusion?
When somebody is gaslighting you, their intention is
To bring you down.
No, it definitely is to bring you down, but it's deeper than that. In the definition, it says gaslighting is the act of manipulating the truth by psychological means in order to make someone question their own sanity so you can gain power over them.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times when a woman feels powerless with a man, they can't physically do shit with you. So they start to pick you apart psychologically.
Okay.
Somebody said Kraig
It goes
Mayweather.
both ways.
So no matter what you say in a situation, that don't make sense. That's crazy, nigga. It could be the most logical. Hey, baby, I lost my job.
Right.
I'm putting in applications. It's gonna take a while, but you ain't doing shit with your life. You just sitting around here, and you ain't. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, hold on, baby. What can I can only do what I can do, baby. I put in 9 applications today, baby. I mean, well, now you ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like my ex. You must know her.
How is she even
It took us-
around?
it's
Like
so
that
cool.
type of shit is what you talking about. Like that'll have you crazy. A woman talking to you like
Boy,
that.
you want to
is-
strangle
But
her.
why are you with them though? Like,
Yeah.
why
Well,
are you
not-
with them? Like, why? Because
He had a
that's not
job
the-
when he was with her. He didn't know what it was
but
like
that's
when he
not-
lose the job.
But that's not the first
Somebody
time.
said
she did
cut.
it.
But again, it's
not
about
the
the
first
loyalty,
time.
though. You know what I mean? Like, if you with somebody, you kind of with that person, and guys kind of try to see some things through every once in a while. You know what I mean? That's kind of how you get caught up in that shit.
But
Yeah,
normally,
she showed signs before that.
That's well.
but normally you get to that gaslighting when you deal with somebody who can't take criticism, right?
Absolutely. Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where it comes from. It comes from the injury, the narcissistic injury. So like, once somebody feels like someone who feels like they're superior to you, once you do something that puts a mirror in front of them and makes them realize there's no superiority already there, that basically puts a light on the void that they have. Motherfuckers ain't gonna tell you they voids. You just gonna end up stepping on the void, and then they gonna get hurt that you stepped on it. But ain't nobody gonna tell you that, hey man, I don't like when people shake my hands too long because that reminds me of a motherfucker that tried to kidnap me by shaking my. They ain't gonna tell you that. They just gonna respond with a trauma response, and you're like, damn, what the fuck did I do? You didn't even know you stepped on the trap. You know what I'm saying? So when you're dealing with people that are aren't enlightened enough to tell you what their flaws are comfortable enough to be vulnerable around you, a lot of times you become a target because you don't even know that you stepping on these traps. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's when you get into the narcissism shit and relationships fall apart because you didn't hurt something or stepped on a bomb that you didn't even know about. Now you become a target because you're making them feel vulnerable and less and small. You know what I'm saying? And the way to get back at you is through gaslighting.
Right.
Talk your
But
shit,
like a
Kraig.
lot of situations, both men and women, we act accordingly. So if someone allows you to do something, you're going to keep doing it because it's like, you're not telling me no, you're not stopping me. And it's just like, if you feel some type of way, you're going to revoke access. So it's just like, if you're not revoking that access, then it's up to you. That's you're allowing that shit. So that's your fault. So in regards to gaslighting, I mean, I definitely believe in it. I definitely have seen it, but it's
You ever
up
had
to
somebody
you.
tell you was ugly?
Yeah, but what?
But why? I'm saying you're not ugly, but I'm saying you ever have somebody
Right, but what?
But why do you think they would tell you were ugly?
Because they was mad.
They trying to get you to
You
question
know,
yourself.
I had on Instagram the other day, she was like, "Oh, I get more likes than you, something. And I was like, "Bitch, you're ugly. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck?" And she was like, "I haven't called you ugly yet, bitch. You can't. What the fuck are you talking about?"
Right.
Like,
No,
She
but can you,
commented.
That's
Was it your
funny.
DM?
no,
can
like
you
she
be
was
ugly
mad
in
because
your
I made
soul,
a
though?
comment.
You
If your
can't.
spirit be ugly, but you're a pretty face. But can you be
My
ugly,
spirit's
though?
not ugly. Like,
No,
but
I'm asking. I'm
more,
not saying you particularly. I'm saying, is it possible to be a pretty face?
yeah, like you could be
ugly
have a pretty face and have an ugly personality for sure.
That
But like
forehead.
But
me,
some-
bitch,
Still
you
gonna
can't
get
come.
fucked.
But somebody telling you you're ugly and you're not ugly, you ever never thought
She
about?
couldn't though. She was like, I didn't even tell you it was ugly because I'm a real bitch. Clearly, you can't tell me I'm ugly.
But
But
what-
so I'm not giving you no props for that, bitch.
But think about what
Stay
I'm
in your
saying.
place.
You're not ugly.
You're ugly.
But if somebody is serious and they tell you you're ugly, you never thought about why they're saying this.
Oh, the range.
They're hurt.
Like,
That's the comeback. That's like saying your mama.
range.
When you ain't got nothing else and you really hurt, well, you ugly, bitch.
Nigga, that's gaslighting.
Hey, okay. That's what that is. Like, you know what? You
oh,
ugly.
look, I
Like
gotta
telling
be
motherfucker
fine.
your
I just know I'm
mama.
not ugly.
Yo,
They're manipulating the truth by psychological means in order to make you question your own sanity.
But can you really do that, though? That's the question
Of
I want
course
to
you
ask. So if a woman called me ugly, would I question myself from there on?
No, because that's not how you're not a woman.
Okay.
But she could tell you you're less than a man. Oh, you don't measure up to my other baby daddy.
Hey, it's like I say, my woman can tell me, hey, you know what? You need to hit the gym and lose some weight, but you cannot tell me I need to hit the weights like that.
Right, right.
You need to get on the weight. Like,
Right.
bitch, don't.
I had a bitch tell me.
Don't.
I had.
You
Look,
need to hit the weights.
this is how a woman do shit. I was dealing with a woman that I cared about. Still
shit like that.
still my dog or whatever. But I bought her a bunch of shit, right? And we got into an argument. She said I don't do nothing for her, which was a fucking lie or whatever. But she told me
It hurt him.
it didn't hurt me. She said, "Yeah." I said, "I don't do nothing for you." And then you start naming the shit. But what about the blah, 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 blah? She said, "Well, you didn't do that. The universe brought that to me."
Oh,
That's gaslighting.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
That's saying that no matter what the truth is, I can't give you that because I have to maintain a psychological disposition that keeps me in control. I need you to be emotional because I need to control you.
I got that.
So
I
what-
like that. I didn't.
So that's what gaslighting is. You know what I'm saying? It's just because you're going to question it. Well, hold on, bitch. That car you're driving, that ain't doing nothing for you. But it ain't no blah, blah, blah.
you
Tell you
paid all
what,
the
bitch.
bills, but you didn't pay for my car note.
Get
though.
my water pump out
That's
that bitch.
disgusting.
Give me
That's
the water
gaslighting.
pump
I said,
out
but
that
you got
bitch.
the house though. The whole house paid for, but you worried about your. Okay.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Good point. You know what's crazy too, man? I think I wanted to throw this in, and I want the fellas to hear this. Like a lot of times, we always talk about how the women. Sometimes you meet women, you get in a relationship with them, and they be mouth just be crazy. They're not appreciative, and they do all this shit, and they mouth nasty. But then you still go in there and fuck her,
Right.
right? And see, that's why shit is like that. Because if we had more control over our dick and the way we fucking all the time, hey, you know what? I don't like your energy. I'm going to bed. I don't care. Now, if she the type to run off and fuck somebody else, then that's who she was anyway. But the minute you want to see some change, tie your pajama pants up. See, niggas be too scared to stop fucking and dealing with bullshit. Girl done called you all these names, then come scooted up next to you, and now you fucking her. And y'all back cool like shit never happened, but you really hurt. And that's gonna come out in another way.
But that's because you feeling the void.
You feeling the void
Any man that goes a place that he's not wanted for real. I'm talking about when you go, when you wanted for real. You know what I'm saying?
But
any man that continually goes to a place he's not wanted for real is trying to fill a void, and he's not being real with himself about who he
he's
is.
dealing with the gaslighter though.
Right. But
So they already in it.
But what I'm saying is, and this is the problem about somebody trying to kill you. Like, niggas think that the only way a motherfucker's trying to kill you is with a pistol. If somebody is gaslighting you, they're trying to destroy your mental health, right? And what comes with, destroying your mental health? The inability to make the right decisions. You know what I'm saying? And besides mental health, being angry and yelling, blood pressure, all that shit you can die from. Niggas need to stop thinking that the only motherfuckers that's trying to murder you is the niggas that's pulling the pistol on you and busting at you. That's the easy way.
It was the bitch that was living with me.
I had a chick
agree,
that used
but
to.
that's real shit though.
She would pull suicide all the time. Like if we argue,
Bitch, you gonna
I'm
have
about to kill
prove it.
myself.
You gonna have to prove it, bitch.
Oh,
Nah,
you love me.
prove that shit.
And she
Show
would be
me.
hollering and like she did the this nigga seen it firsthand at one time. I said, hey man.
Crazy.
She asked him a question. I said, don't engage in that
I
question.
did engage in it.
He engaged in that question. And I tell you, it turned into an hour yelling. Then later she went on Instagram, went live. She's crying. I mean, she's screaming to the top of her lungs, crying like she had got a whooping.
But the question is these bitches like that always got niggas.
They always
That's
do.
what they always say.
niggas is
stay
weak.
booed up.
Niggas have mama issues.
No, y'all,
Stay booed
Niggas
up.
be having mama
y'all
issues.
don't understand why.
Why?
Crazy
Y'all like
bitches
crazy
got
bitches?
good pussy.
Some of them do.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Some of them
You have to
love the
deal
pussy.
with the consequences of a crazy bitch's pussy when it goes back and claws at your whole life, nigga. And
you
then
know what?
You wake up one day, still, you
I
gonna
agree.
have pussy, but at the same time, you got a whole bunch of other. Then she have offsprings. That means there's little crazy ass niggas
Oh, I'm
running
glad I
around
didn't
here.
have no offspring.
I mean, you get blinded by the pussy when you.
But no,
admit
sometimes you do. But sometimes you
wouldn't
like.
see in the
I met a
first
chick,
place.
and we had like maybe 2 weeks recently, and she showed a sign of mouthy. Done. Complete. Don't call. Like I'm done.
Yeah.
Don't text me. Don't call me. I'm good.
That's some
Because-
grown man shit.
That's learned behavior. You grow into
Oh,
that.
absolutely. I'm done. Like, I don't got time for
I
that.
was fucking this bad bitch for a while, and she used to show up drunk sometimes. Right? We fucked about 25, 30 times. Around
Really be about that many.
12.
That was the funny thing. The number.
Niggas be fucking
About 26.
About halfway into the fuck ship, I said,
Fuck shit.
don't show up to my crib drunk no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I think you cool people, but I don't know what you're dealing with. Am I ugly? Why you gotta get drunk to fuck me, bitch? No, real spit. Like why you showing up here?
Why?
He internalized her issues.
Is the other nigga not answering? But why you gotta be drunk to come over my house and fuck me? And she couldn't really answer that question. Wow. So I fucked her about 12, 13 more times.
Sure, you got you. Waiting for the answer, hopefully. Never
I
came.
fucked you 43
know?
times. What are you talking about?
you
I fucked
know?
you 43 times.
But
What if she told you it's not that she can't? She says, I only feel horny or whatever when I'm drunk. What would you do then?
Psychological.
I would respect it, but you gotta answer that why. I have to know why.
She want to knock the edge off.
I have
That's
to,
a lot of
You
edge.
drunk asshole. What's that?
And there's nothing wrong with it, but I mean, shit, once you get to fucking a motherfucker in the teens, 10, 11, 12 times, I got to know you a little bit better. Right. I may not care about you on a deep level, but I at least need to know why you fucking with me.
At that point, alcohol shouldn't be in every fuck session.
Every
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
fuck session.
Nah, you ain't gotta have that no more though.
Because when bitches always show up drunk, it's one of my, but it could be a
Drinking or drunk.
already not drunk, not fall. I wouldn't fuck with no fall down alcoholic.
Right, but you knew she was like, oh,
Right.
shit.
You fuck with a weary bitch though, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bitch could be weary. Bitch could be a little loose leg.
Hold on, bitch. Stand up straight. I'm walking to the motherfucking door.
Are you getting drunk because the other nigga don't want you like that, and you sad and depressed about that, so you just drinking and then
Calling you.
you feel what I'm saying?
Can't believe
and
she with Kraig facts.
I don't
man.
even
That's
mind
it.
that. I don't
That's
even
it.
mind that. But at least let me know why, bitch. I done spent money on this hotel room.
You ain't
Because I never fucked.
what
I
the
never
fuck?
fucked. I never fucked her at my house. Maybe that could be the reason. She might be mad showing up drunk because she don't understand why we never fucked at the crib.
Stop getting hotel rooms with bars at the bed.
I don't fuck bitches at my house.
No, some
Smart
women
move.
Only
are-
my
but-
girl.
That's
But
smart move.
what I'm
I-
saying is, I'm assuming that you only
So
see
you
her when you
cheated?
fuck her. You only seeing her when you're fucking.
I'm not.
her, right?
I'm not cheating. I just got a background. You know what I'm saying? That makes me a little bit more alert on certain shit. I don't just let anybody know where I live at. Cause
all day, especially fucking them.
I grew up around niggas that rob niggas, and I know how them type of niggas move through bitches.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Just because you look a certain way don't mean you get the keys to everything, bitch.
But if you was fucking her already, right, and you only seeing her when you fucking her, probably.
Right.
So she probably drunk all the time. Like, it's
That's
the such
some ill
thing as
shit.
women alcoholic.
Oh, all day long.
Like, I'm not even internalizing that.
Right.
Bitch, I'm cold.
Right.
You an alcoholic. You do this all day. That's what you do. I just, you come over, bitch, you in your element.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't internalize it and think I'm less, you know, or something might be wrong. Bitches just be drunk out here.
Yeah,
Now there was a chick that asked me to drive her car because she had one of the breathalyzers. She's like, I can't get home.
Ain't nobody got time.
And then I had to go, woo, and blow into
How many niggas done blew on that straw? Give me my hookah, bitch. Where my hookah bag?
Right.
I don't trust women that about to open the Discord in 5 minutes, man. Make sure y'all pile up. I don't trust women that babysit the children of male friends.
You don't, okay.
of her male homeboy or whatever.
I don't trust them
If
bitches.
she do what?
I don't trust women that
they smashing?
babysit the kids of her male friends.
Fuck no.
Didn't that happen recently in mine?
What?
Why are you being of service to this nigga? And
How old's the kid?
I wouldn't give a
I
fuck.
don't give a
Right,
fuck
right, right,
about
right.
none of that.
Right.
Bitch, you supposed to be fucking with me and you babysitting your personal trainer's son and he got a fucking mother?
Yeah.
He got a mother.
You babysitting your pastor's son and the son. What do you, nigga, bitch, what about the service I need from you? Bitch, I got a catalytic converter and a Rialto in the junkyard I need picked up. Bitch, go pick up this catalytic converter. I got the back end of El Camino. I need you to go pick up for me.
Get the bumper out the back. Got a bumper. You got
What you mean you can't do something I need because you taking care of something another nigga needs? And you want to be my bitch?
I don't play.
Or you want
that.
dick from me?
Wait, where are you getting this shit from? Like, what is
It's life. I'm telling you, I'm giving
You'd
you
be
some game.
surprised.
If you want a nigga that's gonna fuck with you for real, you gotta be of service to
So
him.
I have listened to
You can't be a
for
servant
a
of no
while,
other niggas.
and I feel like you've been fucking with the bottom tier bitches.
Hell no.
Because I have never, would never, and like I don't even know bitches that do that. Who's gonna sacrifice a night for a nigga's child? Like
A bitch that's infatuated with another nigga, but it's getting rejected by the nigga. So look, this is what y'all do.
Real
If you-
ain't got
talk.
no-
Hey, if women have delusions and fantasies that they love, like you guys will, I'm not saying you, but y'all will be transfixed on an ideology or an illusion that you think of a man that ain't even really that nigga. And you guys will serve that illusion before you'll serve a nigga that's really for you. Like if a nigga's selling a dream and he sells it right, it could be the nigga selling the dream or that represents the dream of what you want but you can't get. Then it'll be a nigga that ain't nowhere near the dream but is willing to be there for the bitch. And the woman in a lot of cases is going to choose the fantasy nigga.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
And
if a
Right?
guy is not showing me any attention, I'm not gonna choose him because he ain't show. Like I don't get chose. I choose what I want. And if you don't want me, fine, I'm gonna move on. Like that's not a thing. But like people just need to recognize their own self-worth. Like it's just that's what it boils down to. Because it's just like, what the fuck do you?
Dwight Howard. You know who Dwight Howard is?
I know the name.
Okay, he got 10 baby mamas.
Oh.
Sean Kemp. What he got? 8, 9?
6.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What
He got 16 kids.
What would make a bitch be baby mama number 4?
Money.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah, because
it.
Flavor Flav got 9, 10 kids.
And we've seen Flav.
He's been around long enough.
And we seen play. You had to make that clear.
But you know what
We
though?
seen
You know
him.
what's
Future still making babies.
Future got how many?
a few.
Like 12.
What would make a bitch be baby mama number 8?
Bread.
My auntie, she was
Security.
like, you never want to be a guy's second family, third family, fourth family, fifth family. And so I guess that's what separates me from like those type of bitches. Like you're just willing to be a baby mama off money or whatever. But I don't even want kids. Like,
It ain't
I
the
don't
money,
like
though.
kids. It is the money.
No, it's the fantasy. It's the illusion of what it could be.
It's never gonna be. No, I'm pretty sure Future making that very clear.
No. But what I'm saying is, I don't give a fuck when the bitch see that
They always feel
stadium
like this is the
stacked.
one.
Yeah.
This, you know what I'm saying? It's the fantasy. It's the Disneyland shit. It's the make believe shit. Disneyland should not be a thing. You want to go somewhere where you don't have to live in reality, What do you get from that? And that is what relationships are. Women, they want to be in relationship Disneyland.
I like that. Now, you were saying, you was like, you choose. You know, I think it's so dangerous for women to choose men, right? Because I'm going to tell you why, though. I'm not saying who you should accept to entertain or to court you. But if a woman has the whole mind frame of, I'm going to walk around here and choose men. If a man feel like he being chose, he going to press a line long as he can press.
That's a fact.
You coming at me?
Yeah. But no, for a woman that, like, men know what bitch wants to be chose. Like, oh, she's easy. Like, that's an easy bitch. So if I'm choosing you, like, okay, I don't need you. I don't want you. Recognize that, like, bitch, you can't choose me because I'm already chosen. Like, I've already got my own shit. I don't need you for shit.
Who chose you?
Me.
No. We're not gonna do that today. We're not gonna do that today.
No, for sure. Like at the end of the day, but it's not like I'm trying to choose you as I'm trying to pick you up. Like I'm gonna take you out to eat. But it's just like I don't want you to feel like I'm all these other bitches. Like
what does that look like, babe? When you say you gonna choose me, what does that look like?
Okay, what the fuck?
No, I'm giving you some game, boo.
But if you,
but it's like I already understand it, so I ain't got like.
What do you mean by that? If I'm a dude and you find me fly, how do you choose me?
Fly.
Or whatever I am that you like. If I was someone that you liked, or there's this person that you like, how would you choose them? How does that work?
You ever gave somebody an eye in the club?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the first thing I think is that bitch want to fuck me.
But
period. And I'm gonna press the line to smash.
But look, yeah, I agree.
Or it could mean, hey, here's some conversation. Come have some conversation.
Right. I mean, it could mean a lot of things, but then it's like how you navigate the situation after.
Yeah, I guess that's vague. That's vague, but I'm just saying.
But that could be a game too.
Pay
Though,
for you.
Because look, if you a nigga, you got a bitch. She's paying attention to what you paying attention to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes she may throw the little eye contact, and if you let that shit slide, as a man, meaning you with your bitch, she out, because you know niggas gonna do the nigga shit. They gonna see a bitch and they're not gonna say nothing, but they gonna position themselves and kind of, you know. So if you catch that, and she know you caught that and didn't say nothing, that's another problem you gonna have. It's like women will set traps. They'll do shit, and then if you don't check it, now that's a mark of what type of nigga you are. Oh, the nigga let me do this and didn't say shit. Like a constant game that's being played. You know what I'm saying? And you know. That's what you got to watch when you deal with some of these.
But
bitches.
certain niggas won't check them not because they not a hard nigga. They know they a killer. Like I gotta let things slide because nigga I just jump off.
Right.
So then what would you do then in a situation like that?
What was the question?
We're grilling the fuck out of her. We might want to give her.
But she the only one.
No, y'all not grilling shit. Like what the fuck? Go ahead.
Yeah.
So like you're saying, you like to set traps, right, to see how the dude responds. But what if the nigga is a killer? And he knows that's all he knows how to do, so he lets things slide because otherwise he gonna just jump off and start killing niggas. So when he doesn't take the pass, I mean he goes, hey, I'm gonna let that slide so I don't murder nobody tonight.
That nigga said 99% of dudes ain't killers. What are we talking about, nigga? You're
I didn't talk about 99. I talk about the nigga that is the killer though.
But I'm not talking about street killers. We're hunters, nigga. It don't matter. Look, all this new age killing, like killing other niggas and gangbang killing, that is genocide.
Facts.
Okay, that's a sickness. But minus all this environmental shit we have now, we are killers because we used to have to hunt our food.
Are you saying we as in you two?
Well, yeah, I mean, we would hunt it most cases and bring it home, and y'all would dice it up, and then we would eat. When I say killer, I'm referring to our role. That's still programmed into us. What's in this environment and the way we do it, the reason niggas is killing each other because we really supposed to be out hunting buffalo and shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to hunt, so we hunt each other. You know what I'm saying? But so the mentality of a hunter is completely different. When you're dealing with somebody that's hunting, they're getting up every day, they're going out and they're killing what they eat. If I holler at a bitch, I'm killing what I eat. I consume women. You know what I'm saying? So
she was like, wait a minute.
So you know what I'm saying? But anyway, you were saying something. I just had to get that off because of that comment.
Oh, but I was asking her about that though. So what would you do in that situation though?
Honestly, I don't understand your situation. Like you say, if the guy is a killer and what?
Oh, because she lost something.
Because I'm lost. Like,
you give him like you said, you set traps to see how he responds in a situation. Like you might eyeball
like,
another
nigga. What type of traps are you talking
about? How he
kills. Are you
kills.
talking about like when I just meet you, or like we already know each other?
No, you already know each other.
Okay, go ahead.
And then you set like a trap, like another day, like all right, let me see if he gonna man up but he doesn't do it.
What? Like
To whatever
I'm not
situation
about to
tra-
test my nigga. Like you my nigga. I'm not about to test you. Like we're not. I'm not your competition. Like we are together. I'm up here to lift
Say
you
it
up.
again.
Period. Like I'm not doing all that. Like why would I do that? Especially I just want to like live a good life. I want to lift you up and I want you to fuck me good. So like why would the fuck would I come on, like why would I do that?
Good dick
I have
for
a,
the
I have
lady.
may I ask a question?
Deshaun got natural night vision when he go hunting.
Craig, may I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Is there women are said that we have intuition, which many of us ignore all the time.
All the
But
time.
what is the comparison between women's intuition and man's instinct, like a primal instinct of a man? Because if you're talking about your hunters and stuff like that, hunters have a certain like primal instinct. You know what I'm saying?
I think when women test men, that's what they're really testing for. Can this nigga trap and bring home whatever it is we need? You understand what I'm saying? Because trapping is a part of hunting. Mm-hmm. So if she sets a trap and I'm able to sniff it out and see exactly what it is and handle myself the right way, I feel like that reinforces something inside of her to make her trust your instincts and abilities to provide for her. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, Sam, she said that, instincts. I personally don't believe in women's intuition. I think it's bullshit. Y'all would pick lottery numbers if it was true. And other than that, I feel like, no. Because if you're wrong one time, you got to cancel the whole shit out. If you come kicking in my apartment door talking about I had an intuition, you had a bitch in here, and it ain't no bitch in here, you got to throw the whole idea of intuition away. You don't get a mulligan.
But wait, but do you actually catch everything you hunt?
No.
Well, then every time a woman's intuition, has it, it's not always correct.
But
So
I
you
think,
can't-
Great point.
but no. But I don't even think the
That
comparison
bitch,
is right.
I didn't mean to call you bitch, but it just God told me that. That bitch is sharp.
Right, but
That bitch is sharp.
But they don't even. It's not the same comparison.
Because you
It's
see
not. It's not.
see the pig or whatever
Right,
you
we
hunting
see-
and you might just miss.
Right, instinct meaning, there's somebody in the woods after me. I hear something. I'm quick. I'm instincts in a survival manner.
And that's what
But
I'm
just
talking
laying in the motherfucking bed, like, you know what? I think he fucking somebody. I'm about to get up, drive, get in his trunk, and ride with this nigga all day.
No, but the thing is,
That's bullshit.
But the same thing that drives you to go to try to figure that out and see what that is the same instinct you have that there's a deer over there.
I disagree 100%. Can you disagree 200%?
I see the deer or you hear the deer.
That's why communication is so important.
One is physical and one is more spiritual.
I
That's
agree.
the only difference between the two.
That's why communication is so important, because intuition is inside of you. And you can only connect the dots based on what's in you, based on what you know.
Thank you.
You understand what I'm saying? So you guys are actually both correct. You know what I'm saying? But as a man, that's why we have to, we got to talk and communicate, because, communication is just basically us showing them how we put shit together. A lot of times, if a woman understands how you put shit together, I feel like she'll bow down to things she doesn't understand because she has examples of how you put shit together. But don't think that your intuition is always right, ladies, because there's certain shit that you just don't know, and you got to be woman enough to say, I just don't know. I'm not going to assume.
Absolutely, the worst.
Right, the worst. Mm-hmm. I don't know enough. Say, I don't know. That's the best position to be
acceptable
in.
answer.
I don't know enough.
Exactly.
Bring me up to speed, baby.
I shouldn't have to be held up and ran to all this conversation, listening to all this shit because you feel something inside of you. Just because you got an intuition don't mean I got to sit on the stand and answer your questions all fucking night.
Hell no.
I just told you I did go skating, bitch. I know I don't skate all the time. but I was at the skating rink. So just because you feel away, why I got to keep answering
all
you
night too?
Well, like
They
just
be
being
mad
a man.
all
Like
day,
if I'm
all
asking you a
night.
question, like why are you ignoring me? Like I just
I
feel like
answered you. I went to
Okay,
the
but
skating
then-
rink.
Cheating. Why you automatically go towards cheating?
No,
I
but
never
why-
said nothing about cheating.
Well, this is when you women bring in the intuition card. Nah, baby, you know what? I think you need to do something great. I think today gonna be a great day. No, it's always
Hey, believe in
Time she was right though.
Believe in what you tell yourself about me, and not what I tell you about me is cheating.
Because I had the dream one. You know, when they wake up, I had a dream and she was pissed off the whole day. I'm like, my nigga, we slept right next to each other. And you're really mad over your dream though?
that's like,
that intuition is bullshit.
Okay, that's the question. That's the question to the callers. What's more accurate, a woman's intuition or a man's instincts?
Right.
What's more accurate? Because a lot of times that's what we betting and banking on when we judging somebody we fuck with. Your intuition versus my instincts.
Absolutely.
What's more accurate?
But my instincts don't fuck the house up. Your
Yes, it
intuition,
does.
your intuition does. I'm out there hunting. You fuck the house up because you feel away, and a lot of times women intuition come
At
from
the
their
end
own.
of the day, a lot
Let me
of
finish though.
okay,
Let
go
him get
ahead,
on.
go
I feel
ahead, go
like,
ahead.
but a lot of times women intuition be directly connected to their insecurities. Just because you running overweight,
Talk about it, nigga.
Now you think every woman that's in shape is at your man, and cause you ain't on your shit. You ain't sucked my dick in a week,
Right.
so you think everybody else sucking.
Right, and she fat.
That's bullshit, and that's where the intuition is. It's just a mirror of your insecurities. Like, damn, I ain't on it. You know what I think? Let me put him on some bullshit
Not at all.
to bring it back. In most cases,
What you hold on?
A lot of the time-
One at a
okay,
time.
okay.
Let go. No, go ahead, baby girl. It's you
A lot
and
of the
Sarah.
time you guys say, well, if you won't do it, another woman will. And then at the end of the day, it's like, I communicate with you. So why can't you communicate with me? So if there's something like if you normally communicate with me and then for some reason, like you're off for the last few days, I'm going to think something's up because that's not normal. So it's not like it's out of the blue or out of reason for me to think some type of way. My intuition is telling me, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you doing this right now? Like, did you fall off? But tell me.
but I give
communicate
you a
with
simple
me.
answer, but I'll give you a simple answer.
But why
Now,
the simple answer when
what
it's not
other-
really simple? It's
but
not a simple
not-
thing.
Well, if you ask me, love, if you say, hey, you know what? You've been acting funny the last couple of days. What's up? Well, real talk, man. I've been kind of focused on this shit out here.
That's not simple. That's you going into it. Like, as simple as like, nah, I'm cool.
But this is my answer.
Simple as nah, I'm cool.
No, I'm cool is actually not.
That's
the
simple.
answer.
That's
the bullshit because it's not. It's a
That's
reason.
the bullshit. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So if I tell you, you know what, I'm trying to get this little money situation going on, and they fucking around. So it's been on my mind, baby. I have been ignoring you. My
I've been
bad.
like, cool.
That's it. And it's as long as it's over.
Yeah.
Cool. Don't nobody want to go back and forth because you saw a ghost. I don't. Hey.
Hey,
Well, okay.
It's a ghost.
Now say what you gotta say, girl.
No, this whole thing, because the problem is missing in a lot of relationships is the spiritual component of it. I think a lot of men, they think about, let me go out here and try to get these tangible things, when a lot of women, not all, but some women are connected to another spiritual component of it that will say, you know what, honey, I think we should go, I'm just going to suggest we should probably go this way. It doesn't take away from you being a leader because I'm simply give you a suggestion. I'm not trying to challenge you. If I'm your helpmate, I'm trying to help us.
but now we're talking about proximity. A lot of times, what happens is when it's instinct versus intuition. I think a lot of times, even though we may be in the same house, we're not close enough. You got when you want to get through to your man, you got to be close enough to whisper that and he hear you. But if I'm downstairs and you upstairs, how are we going? You know what I'm saying? We could be. You understand what I'm saying? You got to be. If you whisper some pertinent shit as my woman, metaphysically, I should be able to hear you. A lot of times when you deal with women now, they have this "you should just know" policy. Yeah. Oh, you should just know. Any man I deal with should just know. You said go deeper. I am going deep, nigga. If I whatever instructions I have or whatever responses to my instructions you have to improve them as a woman, we should be close enough spiritually and most times physically to whisper the pertinent information and hear each other.
If I have to tell you, you don't love me.
Right. That's the accountability part.
yeah.
Well,
That's wrong.
that's the accountability part. You know what I'm saying?
That's what girls say that. I've heard. If I have to tell you, you don't love me. I'm
That's
like,
what I'm saying, but it's wrong.
I agree with you.
Yeah, because a lot of people, you're not dating a fortune teller. You're not dating yourself. You're dating a person that decided to, well, for every reason, be it beauty or whatever it is, I may want to fuck with them like that.
Right.
So, I mean,
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a chance you take, and a lot of people out here with people that are unmatched with, not only spiritually but financially and everything.
Drop a God, man. Drop a God. You know we got our own prop in here, man. First podcast to have its own prop. Drop a God. We would really appreciate you. Don't type it. Yeah, go ahead and drop the prop, man. All you got to do is click on the prop button, find the God, and drop it, man. Let Caffeine know how we feel about this show. God.
Yo, that's interesting, though. I just think that when you talk about being aligned and being on the same page, everybody fucking, and I'm not trying to tell everybody to go, I'm just saying, fucking has clouded everything. It's all about fucking, man. And when you go online, you see all this shit. So ain't nobody listening and all of that. It's hard to settle when everybody can pick up their phone and watch naked bitches.
All day naked bitches.
They had to shut the internet down if niggas just started being naked on the internet. They'd have to shut the whole app down. Can you imagine? So women doing that all day, y'all want niggas to choose up like that. It's a cold game, dirty world. All you can do is try to live in it.
That's it.
Hey, man. Grab your spear, fellas. Grab your spear. Keep it by your side. If you kill enough of shit to eat and she's out of pocket, it's a hungry bitch out there starving.
Oh my God.
That'll push her off the balcony and do everything you say.
That's true. Real
And that's just what it is, man. So at some point, ladies, you're going to have to submit and cooperate with somebody. I know you think there's always going to be green-eyed, buff niggas with long hair and nice cars that, let you do what you want to do. But I'm telling you, it ain't. When you start getting close to 30, look, there's 7 billion human beings on Earth. I think every year there's a couple 100 million people born in the U.S. And out of that couple 100 million, there's at least 2 million, not about 1 million bad bitches. So every day you lose your powers. Every day. Don't get comfortable.
Right.
Thinking that it's all, look, one day you're going to be the old bitch at the game and they're going to be like, why, at the strip club, why is she still stripping?
Them niggas still from high school, still coming up there.
See, you gonna be the tricks.
You're gonna be grandmother age playing teenage games.
Do strippers ever get their real name back? Like this?
They got a new birth certificate.
I know you that.
Bitch. I know you as hydraulics. I'm not about to call you Sherry.
I'm never going to Sherry.
No, hey, but do you think women would get married if they couldn't have a wedding and they couldn't have a ring? Would a woman still connect with a man?
If you had to do a
Go to the courthouse every day.
If you go to the courthouse, like if he said, look, baby, I want to commit to you, I want to love you.
I'm not.
We just going to go to the courthouse and we're going to hold off on the ring. We're going to get a house in about 6 years.
No.
You wouldn't get married?
No.
I think women would, though.
I think there are some, when they're older, when they're in their 40s, they'll remarry.
Okay.
They're like, I fucked that up.
So?
She'll do anything.
I think that a woman really does want to be loved by a man. I think genuinely that's what it's about, man and woman, right?
Why
something like that?
So why don't it work out for them a lot of
Because
times?
these hoes, these days,
Let him get it out. I didn't hear you.
It's like y'all niggas don't take responsibility.
The shit ain't the same no
It's
more.
giving.
Huh?
It's giving.
The shit ain't the same no more. I'm just saying, even on men's side, it ain't the same as it was before. So everything's changed. Now, don't nobody want to be with nobody because there's too much out here to look at and find what else they can get better. That's what was going on.
Well, yeah, I think I agree. It's too many options.
So you say you wouldn't join with a man and say, I'm with you forever. Let's go down here. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna provide.
No, because right now it's not the time. If
Why?
you can't afford it, then your mind is in the wrong.
We never said anything about affording anything.
The money things.
We never said, I never said anything.
When I get married, I want it. It's a one in a lifetime thing. Like it's once in a lifetime. I don't want. What?
Well, women get married more than once.
Right, but for me, I want it to be once in a lifetime. I want it to be very special for me. So I'm not gonna say yes to a person that I don't love. I don't see me with the rest of my life.
We love each other.
What's your favorite Disney movie?
Here go the stud game.
Mine is Hercules. I love Hercules.
No, because a lot of times we get romanticized by Disney movies and thinking that it's gonna be one perfect man out here. It's maybe a 10 man out here that's he cool, he shiny and everything, but has no heart, nigga.
Hey,
real talk.
Hey, that's real shit. But hey, look, let me tell you something, nigga. Stop trying to figure bitches out. Be a man, and if she submit to that, that's a good woman.
Right.
But trying to figure her out, what she like, how she like it, the keywords, when her birthday, all that shit is cool game. It's cool game. But if she's not submitting to manhood in general, and she feel like she can tell you what's a man and what's not a man, that's a woman that ain't ready.
I love submitting to my man.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, then you gotta marry him and shit. He just ain't
marry that nigga. Tell him.
Do you know what he's signing up for? I think women just underestimate what a man is signing up for when he say, "I'm going to marry you."
The niggas is signing up for some elite shit. Nigga, I'm a Navy.
But did
I'm a
you ask
Navy
him that
SEAL.
though? Would you marry him if he had the money, but he just didn't want a big wedding? He just wants to go to the
for
courthouse.
sure.
That's what I'm talking
Any
about.
nigga that want a big wedding is a homosexual.
Oh my God! Don't
A nigga say, I want a big wedding. Bitch, I don't want all these people knowing what you... I don't want you niggas should know what my mama looked like. Really?
Let you alone.
Right.
That shit come from trauma, I know, nigga.
What my
but
other kids look like.
yeah, I don't want there's certain motherfuckers, I don't want them to know each other.
No, but that's crazy, man. Because you have a lot of women that say that. Much as you like to believe, they'll jump out there and say, "Oh, absolutely, I'll do it." But there's a lot of women that really feel like fuck that. This is a once in a lifetime thing. But if you really understood what a man is actually asking of you, like, look, baby, I got you from here on out.
Right.
So this shit right here, you got to follow my plan. I just want to go down here.
I respect that.
Right?
Somebody said Big John had a huge wedding.
But wait,
That's funny. No, but what I'm
That don't mean
saying,
he picked it.
No, he's saying if the man says he wants to have a big wedding, not that the nigga had a big
Hey,
wedding.
look, man, there's no sentence that could cover every scenario. So if I'm talking, I'm just talking about this specific point, but that don't mean that I'm not aware of all the other possibilities, and that don't mean that I think every nigga is homosexual that has had a big wedding. So stop that. What I'm saying is, for me, the wedding is the initial reason for weddings was so the families could meet and join together and put their resources together. But now I feel like it's evolved into something for the woman because being married is status for women.
Yes. Right.
It's like a nigga having paper. So when I get married, it's really just about her and what she want to do. I don't give a fuck, bitch. We could take the money. I'd rather take the money and go buy a crib or two.
Yes.
Any nigga spending over 5, 10, 20 grand on a wedding is misappropriating funds. But you know, but that's just my belief. It don't mean I'm right, nigga. But you know,
Women want that.
I used to be a
You know what I
wedding
mean?
But
consultant.
millionaires are spending
$50,000
$50,000
Easily.
I'm gonna say, but weddings are hella
Money.
expensive.
weddings are fucking pricey.
I used to be a bridal consultant, and they spent crazy money. But my favorite were big girls because they always had like 15 bridesmaids because everybody was excited that the bitch was getting married.
Right.
So and it was just like it was crazy, but the men were never there.
Right.
Because they didn't care. All the men would call in so I could take their payments for the bitches' clothes.
That's it.
It's all about the female.
Let's open up this Discord, man. The question is, what's more accurate, a woman's
intuition
or a man's instinct? Let's take the first caller. Who's the first caller?
Supermone, baby. I don't know how you pronounce this. It's SOOPAMONE. You're on the stage. Please touch your camera, baby.
Supermone.
Supermone. Yeah, put your camera on, hun.
Supermone, if you hear my voice, put your camera on. We want to bring you in.
Okay.
If you hear my voice.
Yeah, sometimes motherfuckers is watching the show and not even realize they up next. You up next.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna put you on the main stage until you have it on, honey.
Put your stuff on, man.
Mouthpiece. You got something on the stove right now?
You got something. Okay, if you
Yeah, they keep saying that.
Yo, these comments is hilarious, though.
Supermone going once.
Going twice.
They been killing me.
Bye, Supermone. Okay, Rich Porter, please put your on, honey.
I thought that nigga was dead.
Rich Porter. Who is Rich Porter?
From Paid in Full.
My camel was
That is.
Thought Rico got
He
it.
said my camel was double parked.
Oh, you look.
Why nobody want to get on?
Hey, while we wait for this person to bring themselves in, this Friday, I got the legendary producer, Easy Mo B. He'll be here. He produced a lot of Tupac's first hits, Nas's first hits, Jay-Z, Biggie Smalls, and countless others. He did the whole Ready to Die album, or most of it. This is a legend.
That's a big deal.
In case y'all don't know, I fuck with legendary niggas. It may not seem like it because I ain't braggadocious. I'm bragging right now because this is a motherfucker I've been a fan of for years.
Always.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you are a musician, you can pay for exposure. Right now, we got about 6,000 people watching this live on all platforms. Yeah. And I'm not even counting just the streaming of the audio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you want to be heard, why not have Easy Mo B say on camera what he thinks about you, what he likes or dislikes, and give you that motherfucking constructive criticism. You can cut that up and turn it into content for yourself. It's a collaboration. Hey, you see the list, man. 3 songs, $250, 1 song, $100, a video, $200. If you want me to play your whole album and we sit here for 30 minutes and tell you what we think about your whole album, drop the $950, man. Me and Easy Mo B gonna be here Friday. I got some niggas lined up, bro. If you a dope artist, I'm giving you an opportunity to create content with us.
I definitely want to bank in on that. You got to understand something. $25K to get on the regular radio.
And that's cheap.
For one song.
Yeah.
That's for one song, $25K.
And
And if your song is trash, it's just gonna get played, and you took a $25,000 loss. You're paying $100 for one song.
And look, with all
Why
the
not?
shows I do, if you got any talent and you just want to showcase in front of us on Kraig Facts or Roast with the Host, the same opportunity is presented. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving you, look, when I was just a rapper 20 years ago, if I could have called in to Raz Kaz's show and played my song or been in contact with Raz Kaz or Jay-Z or Nas or any of the people I looked up to, I would have did that shit in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Real
All right,
talk.
we got a caller. Who we got?
The other one went out real fast. I'm sure trying to figure out what's. Let me take him out again.
By the way, the songs I heard was dope. Great.
Day one, can you
thank
put
you.
yours on?
Definitely.
Day one. Can you put your camera on, baby? Come on, day one.
That's it. And a ticket to Brisket Fest. What does that mean?
They talking about me.
They've been saying some wild.
I feel
things
like
on here.
Craig would slingshot boogers at his ops. That's funny. The barbecue jokes and nose jokes and eye jokes.
Yeah, that's the typical.
And weave jokes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, at frontal.
Would you marry a whack rapper? Say you liked the nigga, dick was bomb, everything was cool.
dating,
It depends on self.
His music, so you liked everything
Yeah.
about him, but he was really into music. He had a bunch of albums, but he was trash.
Is he
It's
making
all
money
trash
from it?
niggas now, but
But
yeah,
like
yeah.
embarrassing trash.
A
But
bear.
yeah, a lot of trash.
Yeah, he got the
men.
trash.
So you would
that-
fuck- okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
See, I
You
could,
still go to his concerts and support him?
Yeah, of course.
if I was fucking with
Doing like-
a woman, no matter how bad she was,
If she was a whack rapper, I'd
and she sung and she couldn't sing, I felt I couldn't do it.
It's like a comedian, a female comedian. It's not funny. It does take it down. Like if you stink,
Right.
Yeah.
if you trash, it's uncomfortable around you.
Because talent is attractive. So if you're the opposite,
It's like,
But is she getting bread though? Even
it ain't mine. It don't matter. It ain't mine.
she's
I'm
not gonna
just
share
like,
it. So
okay.
It's just like sometimes. Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I wouldn't do this and do that. But I'm just saying for the most part, it's like.
what if you cop feelings, or you already have feelings for it? Then she gets into comedy and she's trash. Like 3-4 years in, she's still trash.
Wow.
Because then she can.
if I'm already with her, I talk.
Who determines
But she don't really
that?
want to take your advice because sometimes
Comedy is one of them things that you ain't gonna bullshit with too long. If you ain't funny, you gonna
You
stop
ain't
going.
funny.
You're not about to keep getting dressed to go up there to get smacked. This is
Buying
one of them
outfits.
games. Yeah, this
I know
game.
somebody that's been in the game. What to do? But he's
But-
been in the game a long
I know, it's a
time.
bunch
Say
of-
his name.
It's a bunch of dudes.
I'm
right?
getting pretty close.
Say his
to
name.
quitting.
I give you $20 to say his name.
He know he trash.
Does he?
I don't know.
No, he actually doesn't.
And I-
That
He
nigga want to
thinks
say
he's
that because
got
this nigga.
confidence.
I don't know if you know Deshaun well, but that nigga like to fight. So now he's like, oh, this motherfucker testing me. Okay, but
Yeah, nah, man. If you ain't, like, you know what I'm saying, the game.
do I know him?
I don't know because he pops up in it like
I know him.
he'll be around and he'll just
don't wanna
disappear.
say.
Okay.
He
All right,
don't
he'll
wanna
do this.
say.
This is what if you know this saying, this is him. Then ask me how I'm doing. If you ain't seen a nigga, this is how he'll answer the question every time. Ask me how I'm doing. This is what he does.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
Out here counting money
Oh, that's
Nobody got time for that.
Okay.
that's a weak nigga right there.
every single time.
Wait, is this the comedian that does this bit with like a fake hair in the front and he wear glasses?
No.
Do you know how many?
Oh, I know who you
Say that
talking
man
about.
name.
No, this one
I know
goes
who
by.
you talking about.
What's his name?
The nigga he talking about from Detroit. I ain't gonna.
This
say it.
dude
But you
says
know what I'm talking about. He wears hat
Ben.
backwards and he always do this bit with his little fake hair.
You shouldn't do that bit no more.
He does-
Oh no!
And he make
I think I
eyelash.
did.
Big
Is he
stallion.
skinny?
Why y'all say
Yes.
I
He
think
always
he's
go up
talking
first.
about the homie though.
He always go up first.
He lives in Vegas now. I'm not saying that because we all like him though.
Oh,
If I
From
think
Detroit?
no, if I think who I'm thinking about, he's
You
from
ain't talking about skills.
She goes from Chicago.
Yeah, skills.
But that's what I think he was
Skills
talking
is-
about.
The dude I'm talking about,
Skill's a
he
good
always
comedian.
goes up first. He has a bit that he brings this fake little piece of hair on a safety pin or something, and he act like his bangs, eyebrows.
Oh no, that's not skills.
Yeah, Skills is a good comedian.
Yeah, I thought
But he be
was funny.
everywhere. This nigga be everywhere, but he always go up first.
There's so many niggas that's not
Wait,
good
why
at
did
comedy.
you say
though.
you cool your soup down by batting your eyes? What the fuck?
Oh wow!
What the fuck?
They been
Why
going
the
crazy.
We
fuck?
attacking it.
They going crazy on there.
I didn't see that one.
What the
T-Bro
fuck?
on the screen for you.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
what
What's
up?
going on, Anthony
Why you
Joshua?
look mad? What's up with you?
Nah, he ain't mad. That he a cool
He
dude.
gonna bag on
I'm
it.
cool.
All the
Thanks,
way-
Sarah, for bringing me in.
All the
What's
way
going on,
from
guys?
Toronto, man. You know the question, man. What's more accurate,
Bro.
a woman's intuition or a man's instincts?
I'm just calling in because what Kev Tate said about a man's actions a man's instinct isn't gonna ruin the house like a woman's intuition. Like, man, like when I heard that right there, like, man, that was probably the line of the show right there. Like, you guys are spitting so much game today. Like, yeah, I totally agree with that.
Real talk. Real talk, man.
Yeah,
because no, real talk. You know, intuition, that shit's in the house. That's a whole argument that's gonna start. Our instincts don't mean shit in there. Don't get there.
That's amazing.
Exactly.
Great observation. I already know what he want to do. This nigga like to roast.
Go
I'm gonna go ahead and
nigga.
open up the forum, man. Handle your business.
I just wanted to call in quickly. Like, I'm so tired from work. Like, I had to call in, make sure Kev got his props for that. That was
That's love. I appreciate that, brother.
What you think about his jacket?
Yeah.
This
that nigga a Basquiat engineer. I don't know. Like, what the fuck's going on with that?
Engineer.
That's high fashion.
Yeah, man. That's bad.
That nigga's crazy.
Okay, I got one for mouthpiece. I got one for mouthpiece.
All right, here you go.
The county of Los Angeles considers mouthpiece to still be at large.
Oh,
At large, that's funny.
Is that a Nike onesie you wearing?
Oh, yeah, nigga had a onesie on.
I just got on my hoodie. Huh? I'm just chilling today, man.
Hell yeah, all right,
Yo,
man.
it's there's a huge snowstorm, man. So I'm just gonna kick back, just keep listening. I'm just being safe, man. But I love you guys, man.
Love and
All right.
respect, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Next caller. If I owe you something, get it from God. God.
bye, T-Bro.
Yeah, man.
That's funny.
Yeah, he was it today, huh?
Yeah, man, be cool.
Uh-oh. Got another one.
Come on.
Anything for you.
Hey, buddy, I think I know who this is. Hit your video.
I would love to get out this back line.
Hit your video.
You can punch it earlier if you want.
Hold on, we can't see you, motherfucker.
Yeah, this
put
nigga
your
over
shit
here
on.
making.
Hit the video, bro.
Come on, Callaway.
Come on now, pick that video button.
Callaway, put yourself
Oh,
up.
they're
Hit
coming
the
Big Drake.
Callaway.
Nah, I think I'm talking about old boy that was on there.
Callaway.
Callaway.
They was calling him
Oh, there you
fake
go.
Drake.
Here we go.
What up?
What's up, boy? Hey, Hey, this is a very intelligent brother right here. His response to this is going to be legendary. So
Right.
I need you to answer the question, OG. What's more accurate, a woman's intuition or a man's instincts?
All right, check it out. Here's the answer. A woman's instincts and a man's intuition is basically the same thing based on a woman and a man. Now, where everything gets haywire is when men bud into female business and try to interject how a man thinks into how a woman is doing.
Talk about
And vice versa. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if we talking like a man and a woman can see a car crash and be focused on two different things. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep, I know. I totally get it. I totally get it. You know, man.
So it's basically the same thing. It's just a female version and a male version, and we have to be careful to stay in our lanes.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
100%. Now, this being a male-dominated show, sometimes our perspective is a little over on. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, that car crash scenario is a perfect example of how different it is. Because if I see a car crash, I'm thinking, well, how fast was they going?
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck is he doing on this side of the freeway? Who was driving? And she may
And
only be
a chick
concerned.
thinking about the brand of the car. Ooh, somebody crashed that Benz.
Or is everybody okay? You know what I'm saying? It's like, so yeah, you're right, man. That's a great observation. That's why we need OGs, big homies like this, because that observation puts a lot of things in perspective.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. But we appreciate it. You seem like you're at the job. I don't know if you want to roast. I'm going to open it up for you. If not, we'll catch you tomorrow.
Hey, I got one for Mouthpiece. Hey,
All right.
Mouthpiece told some girl, referred to him as he got a BBC, but that stands for barbecue brisket chef.
They barbecuing you.
And I'm gonna let you. And I'm gonna let
Salute,
you know.
salute. Go ahead, get me.
I'm gonna let you know right now. Your bottom row look like it's in the mosh pit.
Hey, if you can't top shred and cheese, you can't even speak on it. That's the upper echelon. You got to be able to top that. Other than that, it's like Sarah roasting. We can't even see her.
She caught her straight.
Sarah, shoot.
Hear me? Baby, not too much.
And shout out to Kev Tate. He
Right,
always
Sarah.
dropping jewels.
Nobody in
You
just
know what I mean?
Baby.
Shout out to Kev. I don't know who that is in the red. Look like DJ Vlad and shit.
In orange.
That nigga said he looked like Vlad.
My turn. My turn. This nigga look like a drunk Noriega.
What?
Like a low budget Nori, nigga, without the fame.
I appreciate your
All right,
confidence.
all right.
Wait, Sarah want to get you because
No,
you
I
got it. Go ahead.
No,
Sarah.
I'm just saying. I just appreciate his confidence. That's all I have to say.
Hey, hell yeah. Anybody with a mouth like mine and don't get it fixed and still get bitches,
That's right.
you gotta love it.
That's right.
You gotta love it.
What type of bitches?
Represent.
I get all kind of bitches. I'm through with bitches. Now I'm married.
Yeah.
You know what I
Thought
mean?
he was in a sale.
I got a wife. I'm done with the bitches.
Yeah.
So hold on, in case y'all don't know, man, my guy owns what just tell him for you?
The vegan
A
restaurant.
vegan restaurant out in Costa Mesa. It's called Veg. We trying to get people to eat healthier. You know what I mean? So 280 Bristol. And if you in Costa Mesa, come holla at your boy.
What time
you know
y'all-
what I mean?
Hey, do you ever go to the festival that they put on over there by
In North Hollywood?
in Santa Ana?
Oh, Santa Ana.
Yeah, we do. And just to toot my own horn, we nominated for the Foodie Awards. You know, we got nominated best
What's your
best
biggest
fast
seller?
food, 2022.
So what y'all doing? Y'all doing healthy options of unhealthy shit? Or are you doing some? What y'all-
Basically,
Okay.
Some
now,
vegan
like we got
chili fries.
like a kung pao chicken, but the chicken is cauliflower.
Okay.
But the way we hook it up,
Yeah.
your brain tell you eating orange chicken. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you ever have a spot in like Van Nuys?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Okay.
That was
Yeah.
the other nigga with bad teeth.
Yeah. I'm out.
What's the name?
Yeah, that's Sarah boyfriend.
What? Oh wow. What's the name of the truck?
No, it's a
It's
restaurant.
no, it's not a truck. It's brick and mortar. It's called Vegged. VEGD. Like the past tense to veg.
Okay.
Fire.
All this week we giving out $5 smoothies. Usually they $10.
Okay.
So right now it's half off. Buy one get one free, basically.
Hey man, I'm wondering if I can make. What time y'all close today?
We close at 10 o'clock.
Oh.
I don't know. I may fuck around, push out there today, either today or Friday. I got to figure it out.
That
You-
the Instagram?
Oh, what I got?
Yeah, we on Instagram. It's called Veg Life.
Veg life.
yeah, either today or Friday. I'm fucking with it, man. It's my
Friday
guy.
Fridays, Saturdays we close at 11. And hey, Kraig, nigga, your money is not good here.
Oh,
Come
man.
through.
I'll be
How
there.
you spell
man.
the Instagram? I can't spell good.
Oh my God.
VEGDLIFE.
Okay, veg.
Get your eyes to focus, my nigga.
They always focus.
Yeah, on that nigga head this month.
See you in
Wait, why
person
they say you
then.
brush your teeth with a license plate? What the fuck is wrong?
Hey, hey, like I said, if you not talking about shredding cheese, I don't want to hear it. That was the funniest shit ever to deal with my mouth. If you ain't topping that, move it on.
All right, big homie. We love you. We respect you, man.
I'm gonna come through there too.
You put that information, right? You send me the info?
I'm going to do it right now.
All right, send
I'll
that.
be having a million things to do. I'm going to do it right now.
Y'all
All right,
got
for sure.
nachos?
Bet.
Y'all got nachos?
God.
God. If I eat something, get it from God.
He didn't answer about my nachos.
Wow.
No,
Good dude. Anybody else in there?
City came.
Oh, City
Oh,
Kane.
City came. You just had yours on, honey. Come on, boo.
What the fuck?
You in here?
Ah.
now?
I had that bitch on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, City, don't do it.
Oh, City know the protocol.
He
It's
know.
all right. You all right. You gonna get there.
Nah, every time
You gonna get there. You good.
Yeah, there
There
you
you
every
go.
time we had a camera on, it kicks us off.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
There we go. Oh, shit. His shit.
Yeah,
Man, his
this
shit moving slow.
Yeah, because
Shit
be
froze. That Wi-Fi is a motherfucker.
Oh, okay. Let me fix my shit. I'll fuck with you.
All right, call us back, man.
okay,
Yeah.
you don't have that profile for that.
We're going to wrap this show up pretty quick, man. If y'all want to talk to us, call back. Okay, you good?
Oh, he good now?
Oh, no. It looked like he had got
Wait,
better.
You got it good? Wait, wanna try
There
again?
you go.
Oh, City?
He gonna try again.
You want to try again, huh?
Try again, nigga.
Oh, City Kane. Everyday EBK all day. Loked out to the brain. What y'all know about that?
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Brother Lynch hung, man.
That nigga talk about T-Pain.
I think OC.
What?
Come back in. It was starting to
Gotta
work.
look at the
honey.
comments.
All right, next caller.
It's not
Hey,
just
oh
me.
City, it ain't working out. Just call back in a few when you get it right, bro. If all you something, get it from God. God.
Okay.
Anything?
No, my other people just y'all being chicken today. Y'all.
It's all good.
Every time I come to them, then I'll be like, no.
Right.
We've been on for a couple hours. We're gonna wrap up the show, man. Next we got Kev Tate. But everybody tell the people where they can find you.
Go first.
Starting to the right.
You can find me at Uriel Isaac Got Jokes on Instagram or YouTube. Spike and Isaac got my own page.
Spike and Isaac.
Deshaun Ross Comedy, except for on Instagram, it's I am Deshaun Ross. Dang, I got to give me some eyes.
You more?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so oh my God. OnlyFans. No, my Instagram is Ness_Queen Cali. It's NESS_Queen Cali. And tonight I'm going to be on live with Funny Marco. So tune into that at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So
Wow.
6 o'clock LA time or
Put the OnlyFans out there.
He's still with OnlyFans.
I'm
living
not
life.
talking about my OnlyFans. But
Y'all ain't trying to get no money, man.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't trying to all these niggas here. Nah, man. Well, look, y'all know what it is, man.
Hold on, nigga.
Go ahead, nigga.
Hold on.
Wait,
You better
hold
bow
on.
down to your Madden superior. Voice of Venice Beach on TikTok and Instagram. JC Mouthpiece Thompson on Facebook. Mouthpiece the MC on Twitter. Holla back at your boy. I got a nice game coming out Sunday in Carson, 101 for a band. You know what I'm saying? Courtesy of Street Ball Tournament, man. Go holla at me.
Oh, yeah, if you're going to be in LA this Saturday, I'll be at the Ha Ha Cafe in North Hollywood.
There you go.
Okay.
Ha ha ha.
Hey, what's the deal?
What's popping, man?
Okay, this nigga got his own podcast. What's
What's going on? Oh, okay, I thought we was closing. Who is this nigga?
Hi,
Hey, I'm
Hi.
Keith Grizz, man. I do underground reviews on TikTok, man.
Underground reviews on what?
music?
TikTok.
Yeah, music, man. I'm on TikTok. Hey, Kraig, what's the deal, man? I can't believe I'm talking to you, man. What's the deal?
That's
man?
right.
Oh man, chilling. We need you to answer this question, family. What's more accurate, a woman's intuition or a man's instincts?
I'm gonna say a man's instinct because we go based off of logic. We don't go off of what we feel. We go off of what we know.
Right. Okay.
But is it instinctive if you already know it?
No, it's not an instinct. You know it. You ain't guessing if you know it. You know it.
Right. So instinct is more of a like,
If you feel like something, but you
feel
don't
it.
have the evidence.
you don't
for
have
it.
the evidence, you just feel that shit.
Yeah, instinct is like.
Is it better
Okay,
than
you-
woman's intuition?
Hold up. Instinct is more like it's more accurate because it's like I feel you behind me, but I don't see you behind me, but I feel you behind me. You dig?
Right.
It's like instinct.
Right.
I don't know you behind me based off of what I know because I don't see you, but I feel you.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, but
But
okay.
but do you have the instinct to know that a woman is cheating, or do a woman's intuition on a man cheating is more powerful?
Cheating.
I mean, either way. Like, do you feel like the man's instinct on it is
Right.
more powerful, or do you feel like the woman's intuition on it is more powerful? Which one is more powerful?
Oh,
I feel like a man's, because
No,
I
we
feel like
don't.
it's like a man. Come on, at the end of the day, you know your woman, especially if you invested that time into being around a woman. Like eventually, she gonna develop your antics. So if she do something that's slightly off, you gonna tell, bro. You gonna tell. She becomes you if you're around her a lot. You dig? So
So a woman can't tell. Like
I think
mean,
instinct
I don't
tells
get
you what instinct tells a man what's about to happen. Intuition tells a man
Or woman?
what's happening. A woman,
I
what's
like
happening.
that.
Yeah, because I was
Okay.
about
You
to
feel what
I
I'm
can-
saying?
I was about to say,
Yeah.
I think a woman's intuition is stronger than a man's instinct. Because when it comes to women, men tend not to give a fuck about if the woman is doing something
Right.
because of the way we're built,
Instincts are
You get what
for
I'm saying?
protection. Instincts are for protection.
not for guessing.
You know what?
Intuition is for validation. Intuition a lot
yeah,
of
like
times.
how you
Yes,
said that,
intuition is
instincts are for
bullshit.
protection.
Yeah,
Like I said, like I don't see you behind me, but I know you behind me based off of, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're doing behind me. It's a protection thing. It's a mechanism.
Right. Yeah, like the car crash scenario.
Everybody got that shit.
Our instincts, we trying to figure out what happened with the safety. What the fuck happened? You understand what I'm saying? Well, if a woman's running up to a car crash, I feel like they're gonna be more concerned about how is everybody okay? Did he need to be, you know what I'm saying? So I just think the question is crazy, you know what I'm saying? It's really an impossible answer, but I appreciate the answer. So
I
look,
think the only we could wrap because I'm
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect you, brother. I wasn't prepared for you.
Hey, you good, man? Hey, man. I'm so glad I got the chance to talk to y'all. Hey, I'm a small town dude. I'm Key Grizz.
Where you from?
I'm from Richmond, Kentucky. Hey, shout out to Richmond, Kentucky. We in the building.
Richmond, Kentucky?
It's like 3 of y'all.
Yeah, we in the building. You dig me? Yeah. Hey, shout out to Kraig Fact. Shout out to Corey HOLCOMB. Shout out to all y'all, man. Y'all are amazing. Hey, Kraig, you look like an apex albino orangutan. G, keep doing your thing out here.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you moved.
I can't see nobody else. Change the camera.
You moved to Richmond to be with a rich man.
No. We don't get down like that.
I'm fucking with you, nigga. That's dope, man. How far is Richmond from Louisville?
Maybe like an hour 45.
Yeah, I got to come out there. I got people always hitting me. My boy Starks is out there. I can't remember his first name. He a comedian. He always like, you need to come to Louisville, dog. They fuck with you out here, man. So
that's right.
Hey, come out here, man. If you do, man, let me know. Man, hey. Also, Kraig, I know you rapping stuff, man. Get at me in my on my TikTok lives, man, and review some of these artists with me, man. If you got time, whenever you got time.
Hell yeah! So I do a music review every Friday, man. You know, this week I got Easy Mo B coming. Easy Mo B produced for Biggie, Tupac, Nas, Jay-Z, all the greats. He'll be here reviewing music with me on Friday, man. So, you know, maybe we could collab on that. If you got some artists that want to be heard by, you know, niggas that got some clout, man, maybe a way for you to make a little bread with me.
I ain't gonna bring no bullshit if you fuck with me, man. But yeah, man, I got a couple artists I would love for you to hear. Just putting that out there, man. But whenever you got time, man.
Inbox me your hookup. I'll have everybody reach out to you today, man. We'll figure out how to get you a part of the process.
Yeah, and cut this up and put it on your social media too and send it to us.
That'd be dope.
Yes, sir. I got y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. But I ain't gonna waste y'all time, man. Y'all been doing good, man. Keep doing y'all thing, man.
You too. Sure. I appreciate you calling in. Make sure you leave me that contact information so we can fuck with you. All right, if I owe you something, get it from God. God.
Oh, he hung up already. Okay.
All right, we're gonna get this show over with so Kev could do his thing. That's been this episode of Roast with the Host Morning Show. I appreciate everybody that showed up. If I owe you something, get it from God. God.
All right.